msana mgwina toshana hivi.
Ukiona action unaelewa.
What size are you, your feet?
8.
Small.
What size do you wear? What's your shoe size?
42.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm also 42. Okay, how
Mimi naweza sema, ngoja, mimi naweza sema.
What? Ini custom.
Size yako ni gani yangu?
11.
11 for real.
Yeah.
Question is, how do you feel about pet names in relationships? Okay. Now, I'll go first, yeah?
Okay. Yes.
What's your mind? But don't overdo it. I feel like once, there's this guy, I remember, like some low guy I was dating.
Yeah. What's he up?
Demon.
Hey, Dark Rose. I'm suffered, man. Guy, Black Melanin.
Okay, black is already melanin. What are you saying?
Is this guy calling me a nigga?
Is this guy calling me a nigga?
What?
Black melanin. After me, I'm offended, bro.
Maka Black Rose.
Dark Rose.
Sing, bro. Sing.
I'm shy.
Why shall you shy?
Yeah, it's giving crying.
Okay. Kama ni kulia wacha niende. Searched all over, couldn't find nobody. Nobody other than, couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. So I remember everyone in the room was like, kwani Charisma anajuanga mambo ya Mungu.
Yeah.
And I'm like, niggas.
I'm a PK,
for most
bro.
of my life, hata hizi ngoma, mi Nio nimemjua nikiwa sijui na miaka 20.
Damn.
Yeah, Chris Brown nimemwona juzi.
Saina guidance. I remember there's a time they were even encouraging me to black out. Not drink to fail. You know?
What?
Wako na mashida manze. Unajua ushaikunywa na older
like pick a
people wako na
shot.
shida manze.
Pick a shot. Yeah, go. They want me hype. They want me going crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know why that thing is in Kenya by the
Yeah.
people, even on your birthday.
How old are you turning? 25
Wait.
Na chukia inafika 8 p.m. umesha blake na ni birthday yangu.
And you've lost the rest of the night.
Umeamka na watu wamekusahau.
Stuff I make sense. Tuna celebrate nini mnaendelea kunywa na birthday boy amelala.
Yeah.
Over 26. This is the Bagger Podcast.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26. Welcome back to the Bagger
The mics are cool.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.
What up, my name is Chaxy, the Mastermind, your main guy, the Lord Chaxy, the bull from Mariah around. The toxic charisma is back. Episode 190, we are... Aye, bro, we are...
Ronoh's face said me, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a toxic charisma. Yeah, I don't get toxic as fuck. Anyway, episode 190, we are...
My
There we go. And of course, it goes without saying, Ronoh is in the building!
I just want to say I don't like this show.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here.
No, good to have you
Thanks
finally.
for coming, honestly.
Thanks for your energy is amazing, by the way.
Santa.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, wow.
Don't like
Anyway,
your
evidence iko kwa kalatas. Ni sawa.
Yeah, I just hope dog doesn't hear the energy is amazing. Because if a dog comes here, bro,
It's finished.
that dog farts for free, bro. Hey, dog just farts, bro.
Shout out to dogs.
Lifestyle.
Dog just exists to fart. Hey, can we begin by talking about this Kenyan lookalikes? Ronoh, you've seen the Jazunda rule.
Wait.
Even Banner Boy, we have Banner Boy.
Yeah, even
Diamond
Diamond.
Boy.
Yeah.
Actually, I know Banner Boy.
Yeah.
Is Mluya somewhere, I know.
Okay, wachani na watu wetu manze. Najua tumeleta aibu sana but mtusamee. I want to apologize for the whole tribe.
Bro, you seen the Kenyan Diamond?
Or
And the Kenyan Jason.
Kenyan Diamond.
He's bloody
Oh,
annoying.
okay. Honestly, only Kenyan Ruga is banging.
The Jason Derulo guy, I don't know, I was watching a video, it was Diamond, Jason Derulo.
Wakimba kwa
And he
masava.
said some shit and I was like, oh no.
You know, also guys tell me I look like Rihanna.
Sasa.
No, like it's for
Now,
real. It's for
those-
real. I've had it so
Shine
many
bright like
Let me tell you,
diatomite. It's okay.
I swear me, I see it. I support the vision.
Yeah.
Even me, I'm a bit of a Drake. Mbona yangu mmereact na nguvu hivyo?
Hakuna kitu.
Okay, they're not like us then.
Sometimes you
You're
have
not
to
like
pop.
him.
Sometimes you pop up and
Show niggas.
show niggas, bro. So, this is the Kenyan Jason Derulo
Okay.
singing.
Wow.
Mbona amesema hiyo?
Feel like
Wait, so what's the name?
siku nzima.
What's the name of this song? I don't know this Jason song. I stopped listening to Jason because I'm grown now. But
True.
When you say TikTok, I think everything just
Just went
down.
down.
Yeah.
I swear.
Put your head on me, both heads on me. When you dance, your head on. Yeah. When you on the key,
I make a place that
This is him on Obina. Please sing again.
Obina is not
Put
paying
your
enough.
head on me, both heads on me. When we dance, your head.
Hey.
Yeah?
Endelea tu mimi mind bro. Mimi niko vibe bro. Iko sawa. Yeah, mambo ni live bro. Eh.
Lakini nimecheka sana kwenda kutea.
No, kuna ka joke nimekumbuka.
You sent me the
Mimi
link.
kucheka kwangu has nothing to do with you. You are just uko tu sawa.
Kuna hiyo picha
Eh, so you na
Savage
Billy
Love
put your
So this is what I...
Put your head on me.
But no, he sings it at the end.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
When
wait.
we dance, put your head all over me. Hiyo kile ni Savage Love, eh? Savage Love. Did somebody break your heart? Looking like an angel, but it's Savage Love. Unafurahia kuwa na international.
Wallahi bro.
This is talent that needs to stay
Bruh.
hidden.
Honestly, you're Nikki Gosho. Like you can't even convince
Wait.
me. You're
Talent
Nikki
that
Gosho.
is hidden.
Ronoh, what have you said? It's talent that needs
This
to
is
stay
Hidden.
100%.
Yeah. So now,
Savage
What is
I love that's a banger though. Savage Love. Break your heart.
so this is him and Ken and Ruga, bro. This is him and Ken and Ruga.
Anifurahisha mbaya.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Kenya Ruga out here, and I'm here with my brother.
Savage
Hey, the Mkorino version.
It's the Bucorino song in the back.
So my question is,
God.
these are like just actually grown-ass men.
Yeah, baba ya mtu.
So unaamka asubuhi unasema I'm just going to be
Unavasuti, yeah.
Diamond today for the day.
That's wild.
Do you know what I'm gonna say? And I know I've seen Ronoh talk about it a lot. These people who copy what other people are trying to do. I'm just like, yeah. For me, it's a no. Like I mean, it's entertainment here and there, but
No,
like,
it's not entertainment. This is
And there's
delusion.
people who like this shit. There's people who enjoy. I mean, they like laughing at them, but it's ridiculous. And then I think, for me as a musician, I feel like it devalues our music industry.
Manze.
Imagine you wake up tomorrow to this ati Kakamega Luya hit.
Manze.
Like what is that?
Yeah, and you see, the worst thing, I guess for me, the problem is like, we amplify these things and never amplify the great things, you know.
But we also need entertainment.
Yeah, I hear you, but all I'm saying is the problem is we only amplify the shit stuff, and like we never amplify what's
Really good.
really good. So all people know about Kenya is the bad thing.
The surface level. Yeah.
So I know.
So this is just a Kinuthia somewhere.
Yeah.
Kinuthia, bana. Like,
And
so
I
you
mean,
wake up,
Missy hater me.
Me, I'm hating. Stop it. Cut that shit out.
I was gonna lie.
Stop.
bro. Anyway, so I'm gonna give you guys cards. Let's play a game. Promise, yeah.
I love
Let's
games.
play a game, right?
Yeah.
Let's play a game. So I'm gonna read four titles. Tell me which cards you want. There's character and morality, freedom and expression, deal breakers, and then love and relationships.
Immorality.
No, let Ronoh pick first.
More.
Morality. Ronoh, which category do you want?
Freedom and expression.
Freedom and expression.
Yeah.
Sawa. So the rules are simple. You have...
Amko amna vote nini? It looks like...
So the rules are
I think
simple.
I'll do deal breakers.
Yeah,
So we'll give you that category. You have a bunch of cards, but you can only read one card. So pick a favorite. So freedom and expression, Ronoh. Charisma sama immorality.
Immorality.
Pati immorality.
Samaha.
Wait,
Auntie, you want deal breaker?
Hallelujah.
it's
Morality.
morality then. What the hell is morality?
So
Well,
it's
Jolly. Wow.
love and something.
You want deal breakers?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
So you can only pick one of those
This
cards.
is not
Okay, but
advantage.
he said two.
Okay,
was
pick your best
before.
two. Pick your best two.
Yeah.
Pick your best two. And then we begin with... Hey, you already picked.
Hey, Ida is conky fire.
Isn't it self-love?
Reasons of
Yeah,
self-love.
nipatie something else.
Let's switch categories.
Love and relationships, yeah.
Let's go. So you can pick two cards.
This is zangu niza Biblia hivi.
Who has their cards?
You need them.
Who already has their cards?
Do you need them?
I
I
know.
can't.
Find Jesus.
But then I watched your live show. I know it's irrelevant, sorry.
No, let's go.
Yeah.
It was so good, man.
Thank you.
You're a performer, and
Oh,
I'll give you
Lord.
that.
It's,
one?
wow.
Was at Blankets and Wine.
Yeah.
Ooh, bro.
Thank you.
When Sinanoma had just dropped.
Okay, can we stop? I know you're... Can we let this story be Ronoh's story?
Please.
Thank you. Ronoh.
Your
I
flowers.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kabla nikufe.
I don't know. I see what you mean.
Yeah, because hata hizi zangu ni nini?
Me, I have two. Hey, me na piga hapa na... Hey.
Mi niko nayo.
Okay, let's go. First one, let's go.
So do I start?
Yeah, go.
Yes.
What was the most challenging thing you've ever been through in life? Bro, heartbreak.
Aye, charisma.
I swear to God, mi karibu nikuwe sick manze. Nilikuwa mgonjwa, nilikuwa naingia kwa bafu, nikifungwa hivi maji, ikianza kuanguka na mimi naanza kulia.
You're such an R&B character. The fuck?
Usher.
Yeah, honestly, let me
Unajua,
burn. It's
siku mzima
giving.
nimetembea around nikijifanya niko poa. Naambia maboy wangu,
Akwende.
oh nani? Hata sikuwa nampenda hivyo. Hey, mi kwa bafu peke yangu. Hey, I'm so sick of love songs. I'm telling you, and I couldn't listen to love songs for a while.
Wow.
And so I'm a big fan of old school hip hop, but I never knew the lyrics to those songs. But I ended up knowing all of them because I listened to them so much.
Experience.
Just trying to be gangster, you know?
Yeah.
Because manze nilikuwa nasikia roho yangu ilikuwa na crumble, guys.
Damn.
Mi na advice msipendane.
Wow.
Hiyo shit ni painful. Kwa sababu ikiharibika inaharibika
No,
ya
it's
kweli.
part of the emotions. It's fine.
Ooh.
Yes,
I
it's
see.
Part of the motions.
I see.
You're out of it now, though.
What?
You're out of it now. Like, will
Yeah,
heal? Bado?
yeah, no, I'm out of it. Yeah, 100%. It's just what do you mean?
Ronoh, charisma is the weakest dude I know.
Period.
And with
Like,
that,
he's gone. My homie is gone. Gone.
My nigga dead.
Gone. My nigga dead.
Acha niwaambie kitu. I'm just a lover.
lover boy.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
It's okay.
Unfortunately.
Auntie, let's go. What else do you
Wait,
have?
repeat the question again?
What's the most difficult, challenging thing you've ever been through? And manze swali zangu za ujinga, hata yeye nimetry.
Chukua ingine bado moja ya mwisho.
Really?
Yeah, pick the last
Next,
one.
after we go around, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Auntie.
Hey.
No, you read your card. Oh, you wanna answer?
See, we all
charisma?
have to answer the
Okay,
question.
cool. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. If you have to.
Okay, I see.
Wait, the question is?
What's the most challenging thing you've ever been through in life?
Me, I had to get through charisma. Most challenging thing you've ever been
been through
through.
in life.
I think, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to say this because Taki pity party. But yeah, I think being molested, that's one of the most challenging things.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I don't know honestly if I've ever gotten over it because it happened when I was quite young. So sijui, I think I'm really just moving with it. Yeah, because I've never really been particular about going to therapy about it. I'm one of those people who, when something happens and it's traumatic, I kind of shelve it in the back of my mind and I keep moving. So yeah, it's just one of those things that is still there. Yeah.
I'm sorry, though.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So sorry, man. Damn.
Thank you. Ndio maana nilisema sitaki kusema.
No, of course, say.
How do you
Yeah.
even go after that?
No, please.
Then when I come to na yako go like, hey.
So I lost my dog.
I'm so happy. I was the first one.
I know. I lost
Nah, it's okay.
Damn.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's
Ronoh.
okay.
Yeah, I can. Okay. There's this podcast. At least I see they talk about various things. I can try skuma.
Please,
Yeah,
please, thank you.
yeah, about essay and stuff. Yeah. Anyway.
No, it's you.
Oh, okay. The most challenging. I would say there was a period of my life I was an observer. Like, not an observer, but I didn't know who I was. And I was a shell of myself. So when I walk in a room, like, everyone loves you and you can't see it. You can't feel it. And then addiction. I think that was tough. Because with addiction comes so many other things, obviously. And self-neglect. And as I said, that was the hardest. Yeah. But nearly overcome, so. Yeah.
Survivor. Which for me would be, because now when you guys were answering, I was thinking about different scenarios. I think I'd go with the one where I was a bit self-aware. So I didn't, like, I went through the motions. So I didn't just block things and just keep it moving. I think it's just when I was just like in Nairobi, new, and then I just have to figure life.
Yeah.
Like new in Nairobi, you're in campus, you have zero money on you, and then you just have to figure life.
And no
That
one
to me
talks
was-
about that stage.
It's real.
That was the hardest for me to navigate. Which is crazy, bro, because Nairobi is hectic.
Hey.
It's a big city. And me, sasa, I was like, this is the...
Na umetoka
Fast.
Kuria.
Imagine, man.
bro. So that was crazy. Just navigating things and just getting back on my foot. That was crazy. So
But
that
you
must
did
have been
it.
hardest. I did it.
Bro, this guy
Imagine.
looks like someone who's been in Nairobi.
Born and
my
bred. It's crazy.
Manze na feel kama, I wish ningesikiza answers zenu ndo ni answer.
No, you can still answer. Yeah.
I feel like my answer is...
No, you can go.
No, let's go.
And I feel so more difficult answer.
The group chat.
Give us your real answer now.
Trying to feel for my difficult answers.
Sasa nikisema na feel kama ndo kwa nimetafuta kitu sana.
It's okay, let's go.
You know what?
say
It's
it.
fine.
No. Sema.
Charisma, like for real.
No,
We'd love to.
seriously,
Yeah.
go again.
Mmefanya vitu poa hadi nashindwa sasa ndaka tu
No, go again, please. No, say it.
Guys. No, let's go to the next question.
Sema.
No, Sema too.
My
Imagine.
life is not...
No.
Yeah, I think
Sema.
so. Okay, so maybe the most difficult period of my life was when. So I used to be in a group. So I used to be with the band, and so I've never said this actually, but I left the group, because I felt like there was just a lot of things happening. You know how groups can be
Group dynamics
ridiculous.
are quite difficult.
And I remember the first time I got out of the group. You know, you always think like it's gonna be the same. Like us guys were being paid to do shows and all that shit. And then all of a sudden I leave the group and nobody gives a fuck about who I am as a solo artist. So again, I'm starting from zero. But the difference is I'm no longer 21, 22 like I was when I was starting with the band. Now I'm older, I have responsibilities. I've told my folks I've this law school that I've done, I'm not gonna pursue it. So it was a really, really difficult time for me because like I wasn't making money. It was... And then I had been in a 5-year relationship and it ended at that same time. My school.
This is the same heartbreak
you
mentioned earlier?
All of them happened at the same time. I had fights.
Hey, rock bottom.
Yeah, I had fights with my family. I went through crazy depression. I was in hospital severally.
Wow.
Yeah, that 2020 was...
And this is COVID as well.
Yeah,
Imagine.
2020 ki happened tena. Mniue.
I can't do it again.
I would not wish it on my worst enemy. Yeah, I went through the worst period of my life, and that's why I never used to understand mental health, and I was never cognizant of everything about it, and I was even just being empathetic. I was never empathetic about it because I was raised in a house where when you know. But after, man, I've become like so big on mental health and everything because I saw what it did to me. I was suicidal. I tried to take my life a couple of times, and that was because I never thought I'd be that person. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway,
Look at you now.
Cool. Proud of you, man.
Unasini watu wa mashida tu kwa hivi.
Yeah, no, man.
But we don't look like our problems.
You should.
Imagine.
And
Usiwahi
soldier
kubali
on.
kwa shida zako, please.
Sikubali.
Usiwahi.
Usiwahi kubali. Yeah.
So mine is deal breakers. So the question is, while you're on a date with your significant other, you run into an old friend whom you haven't spoken to in years. After introducing the old friend to your partner, you discover that they already know each other. Later on, your partner reveals that they slept with the old friend long before you two met. Is this a deal breaker? Why or why not? Okay, well, for me, it's not.
Wait, is this friend a close friend of mine?
No, an old friend that you haven't spoken to in years.
Yeah.
For me, it's not a deal breaker.
Same.
I mean,
Same.
Nairobi ni dot. So
Can we change the question to a close friend of yours?
Okay.
okay, so it's a close friend. So that means if it's a close, that means you speak regularly.
Yeah.
So okay. Hey yo. Hey.
Yeah, normal.
So it's a close friend now,
Yeah.
but then we had like a sexual thing in the past.
So it's like, okay, so you're seeing this girl, yeah, and then
You
end
bring
up
her
realizing,
around.
You see, I've slept with her. I'm your close friend, and I've slept with her before. Is that a deal breaker?
Oh, you guys are looking at me.
I don't know. I feel like you should start. You're the one who has to
Actually, yeah. Then we go to the toxic dude.
I
Then the rest of us will give
don't
you
think it
answers.
would be a deal breaker, but because one, I'm a believer. If things happened before me,
Yeah.
it shouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
But insecurity small will creep in for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
Would you bring it up? Like if you felt insecure about that situation?
Yeah, in that moment, definitely I would.
You would?
I would.
Okay. Ron, is that a deal
I'm
breaker?
quite petty. I feel like if I would bring it up in the worst case scenario. So yeah,
So that's a deal breaker.
it is. It could be.
Damn.
Yeah.
Or it could be.
Yeah.
So it has to depend on how they explain the situation.
And how they act moving forward.
Ah.
Yeah.
So if they gave them
That's the problem.
such a tight hug,
I'm spin around. Done. No. I'm Heshima.
Luna
Done.
Megan Good.
like a Megan Good video, bro.
Yeah, but that's exactly my point. Like, anyway, Chaxy, go.
Me, not really a deal breaker. Yeah.
Me no.
I just feel like I never really care about what happened in your past. Because it's your past.
I sometimes gonna have to
Chaxy, do you care about anything?
I do care about some things.
No, you discover your wife was ran a train like, yo, that's a deal breaker.
At least she had a bit of fun.
Hey, okay.
So I don't agree with you. So for me, not agree, but for me, if it's people I don't know, like if I'm seeing a girl who's been with 100, 200 people, I genuinely don't give a shit. The problem is, because I don't like holding people to a standard. I hold myself to.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's fair. And even without it being fair or what I think, it's not for me to decide for them. But the problem for me with it being a close person is everything they do, I'll have a microscope on.
There you go.
That's why I can't do it.
Yeah.
They could hug each other the same way they hug everyone else in the room.
I
Won't say.
You said 2 seconds longer.
You know, they might
There is
genuinely- I'm that type of person. Like I'm also very petty. I'm also very protective and selfish.
Yeah.
With shit. So like I wouldn't want my person to be in that situation. I would never want to see that. Like what a salim ama but unajua zile zenye waseme
Walienda show the same time.
Kuonyesha penye vikombe ziko.
That's why relationships don't last, bro. Do
But
something
me, I said
about it.
don't love.
Actually, love doesn't last. I don't know why we have this idea that we belong to people. Just appreciate it while it's yours and be open to accept that it might not be mine
Wow.
soon. I can let it go. Yeah.
And love ends as well.
Yeah.
Like I could love today and I fall out of love tomorrow.
Yeah. Love ends.
Dereva.
Una
Reduce
shout,
the
man.
speed. Father.
But Sinukweli, love ends, bro.
Want to make
But
Kosea.
what if love is a choice?
Love
the
is a
thing.
choice.
Yeah.
I think love is a choice.
Man, I don't
You
think it's a
love
choice.
It is a choice.
Let me tell you, there's times I've loved people that I don't need to love.
You like
That's
them.
the thing, it's a choice.
I feel like
Yeah.
you like them.
Did I choose to like them?
Yeah.
You
It
like
is.
them.
Okay, fine.
Subconsciously,
Of course.
maybe.
Yeah, even if it's subconscious, I feel like you make
Mina
that
feel come
decision,
many
no?
force.
No, it's a choice.
Many force could love one. Yeah.
Anyway, so Ronoh.
Okay, the category is love and relationships.
Got you.
Question is, how do you feel about pet names in relationships? Now, I'll go first, yeah?
Yes.
Wasi mind, but don't overdo it. I feel like once, there's this guy, I remember, like some low guy I was dating.
Yeah. What's he up?
Demons.
Hey, Dark Rose. I'm suffered, man. Guy, Black Melanin.
Okay, black is already melanin. What are you saying?
Is this guy calling me a nigga?
Is this guy calling me a nigga?
Black melanin. Hata me at your offended, bro.
Maka Black Rose.
Dark Rose. Dark Rose. is
Everything
great.
black.
African
Giving
queen.
that chronic song, yeah, everything black.
Nah, nigga.
Martin Luther Black.
Nah, fam.
Nah, immediately no. Yeah, you.
I think for me, Some of them are a bit outrageous. Like for instance, if you call me Bosco, sababu mimi ni mwanaume so mimi ndio Simba.
Hapana.
It's an example. No, I'm just saying.
Mbona unaitwa tu Bosco?
Sasa siju.
Chaxy demo alikuta Bosco.
Ajai ni anasema it was because I didn't know the card. So I'm just
story
Mbona unaitwa tu Bosco?
Unajua sasa maybe kwake anaona that's a manly compliment. Unajua ati wewe
ndio mbwa unabweka hapa.
So I'm just like tough. Some of those, because also there's people who have a false sense of humor. So kwake it's very funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Another
Ronoh, bro. So hizo now you've crossed the boundary. But some of them are cute, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like this is overrated. Because I'll call any random guy, but most of the time I'll find myself like just calling him my platonic friends, like my love, babe.
I love those.
Nini.
Yeah.
But funny enough, like the niggas that are actually like, I call them bro. Like calling you bro, that's me showing you bloody romance, fam.
I'm same. Yeah.
That's, oh my gosh, that's peak romance. Quita bro. Just know you have passed my threshold of love.
Yeah.
But babes, jibu, ogopa. Yeah.
All right, so my card is freedom and expression.
Wait, charisma ujasema yako.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah. I feel come and pass.
Why? Hey, you
accept all.
No, honestly, like pen names for me okay, so honestly, like I don't care for them. But I compromise with relationships. Like if I'm in a relationship, I'll be like, it's fine. Let's do it. Yeah.
So unataka tu kutwa Fidel baby.
No, so they call this babe, whatever, those kind of names, yeah. I don't like the crazy ones, as you said, when you overdo shnukams, vitu kama hizo. Mimi naweza kupiga. Funga mdomo.
Sweet donut.
Being talked to in a baby voice.
Yeah, kwanza hiyo, don't do it.
Hiyo ni kunidharau.
Really?
You want to snuggle?
Shut up. Get so no, but yeah, and I'm also not good with the PDA. In every kind of sense.
Shut up.
Yeah, I hate PDA so much.
No, wait. Let's break it down.
Yeah.
I don't like holding hands in public. I don't like kissing in public. I don't like doing things when people are watching me.
So hata uwezi nishikati small.
Liquid courage 100. But just I normally feel very so guys, I've grown up in a pastor's house, yeah. It's those things are I've been in relationships where people think I'm just not accepting for them to do these things with me, but it's like I've really grown up in a house where this was not normal.
Yeah.
Like in tabia mbaya.
Yeah.
See, look, kissing scenes zilikuwa zinakam kwa TV na change your channel. Mimi sikuwatch the beat grow up.
Huh?
Mimi nimesikia ngoma mingi nikiwa mtu mkubwa.
So
juu ya tabia mbaya.
So bit of the week akina Ligiso ni napi.
Nilikuwa labda niende kinyozi hiyo time ninyolewe nikiwatch the beats. Yeah, so those things are very weird for me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Freedom and expression is crying a sign of weakness.
No.
All the time? There's no instances where crying is a sign of weakness.
Okay.
You go, it's fine.
Okay.
No, kilia kwa maandamano.
No, let me run fast because I know what your answer is. Yeah.
I've seen like women who, in some certain situations, when a man cries, they feel like he's weak.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I don't have a problem with it per se, but I don't think that should always be your go-to. Like you constantly cry.
Yeah, like, exactly.
You miss your bus, you know.
First movie together, we've gone to the cinema.
No, I mean movies. Movies is allowed.
Evokes emotion.
No, I'll ask you a question. You go on a date with a dude the first day, and he cries.
It depends on the situation.
No, guys. I don't care what I'm asking you. First date, the dude cries.
Nigga,
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I won't lie. Small. I won't necessarily judge, but I feel like subconsciously I will. Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yeah. I'll control it though. Yeah.
No, me, my face. If I have to fix my face, just be like,
But if he's being vulnerable and saying something personal to him,
It depends on how deep the conversation has gotten. You could unlock something that somebody probably in the back of
their mind. But on the first date,
I want to say fear niggas who tell you who are that vulnerable. Wanna kubait.
Yeah.
Wase wanadu hivyo.
Yeah.
On the first date, bro.
Yeah.
Like fucking
Huyo
first
anajaribu
date.
kufanya hivi.
Yeah.
Na hao ndo huendapo wamekuvunja
Vunja roho, wacha tu.
Actually, when unaenda kulia sasa, the first date.
You feel the tears.
Because I'm just like, first date and you're crying is crazy, bro.
Insane, yeah.
So if a babe cries on the first
Yeah.
date,
No, I don't think so. And wait,
But
wacha wase
what
waanze.
are you crying about? Like, why?
Wacha wase waanze. Mi sitaki kusema.
Umesema unalia nini?
No, like, crying is fine. I'm not like, on the
Panguna
first
machozi
date.
bwana.
Okay, maybe it's my impression of first dates. Me, my first dates, bro.
You get
I'm excited.
You know,
Also, me,
yeah.
I'm excited to meet people. Because I was telling guys, like me, I always have a crush at all times. So this is the first time.
Ever ready?
This is like the first time when you go to like, fuck, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to go on dates.
Yeah.
So crying on the first, it doesn't matter. I'd cry, but not on the first date. For sure, not on the first date.
I feel like the first date is we're getting to know each other. I don't even think we get that deep in conversation about
Things can get to crying.
like we're getting to like tunakam tu kujibamba tumeonana because as like the first date I don't even know what you do. I don't know, you might be a serial killer, you might be a thief, and then I start telling you my life story.
Life is crazy.
You know, it's crazy, so I can never. I'm telling you these stories. I'm a day.
Yeah, I saw that on thingy.
Serial killer.
And I saw this babe who robbed a guy on the first date.
Yeah. Oh, Sandy Fala.
Yeah, that story was... No, I found it very funny.
Yeah.
Well, like in Kenya or something?
Yeah, in Kenya.
The iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh, my dear.
Whether
Like you never knew what
iPhone.
So this babe was like, oh, let me take pictures on your phone. Please give me your password. So I can unlock, because I want to go take pictures like in the bathroom or whatever. So the girl was like, yeah, here's my
Is this
code.
Mwass?
So she gets in, access like his files, found his ID number. I don't know how she did the transaction, but
My
akatoa
God,
do na
my
alipenya
God.
tu.
Everyone has an EBA evil.
Swindlers.
Hey, tough.
They're moving.
Yeah, crazy.
Tough.
Yeah.
Innovations daily.
But the main question was what?
Umeenda date kumbe ni wizi.
What was the main question?
Is crying a sign of weakness? I said
For men.
No, I think
sometimes,
Was it for men or
Generally.
Sometimes it can be, but most of the time it's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also sometimes unajua ule msonye things are thick sijui nini and then anaanza kulia tu. I'm like,
If things are thick and you cry, I think that's okay.
That's okay.
that's what I'm saying. It depends on
Everybody has a
what.
different
Because if,
threshold
like,
of
for
handling
instance,
stress.
if you're pressed for something and then your first reaction is to cry, it's also a sign of helplessness in a way.
But you know what, Chaxy, I'll say it depends on the situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends.
All I'm gonna say, and like this one, I'll stand 10 toes on this one. Men shouldn't cry about everything.
That's what I mean.
So I feel like and I know the world wants to make it seem like men and women can be, but we're different. We're different in very many ways. There's things women go through that men can never understand. There's things men go through that women
can't
never
understand.
And I feel like even things like crying, this thing, like I in my opinion, just a woman crying and a dude crying is not the same situation. I've been in a situation where I was with 3 girls, friends of mine, who told me, no, a man shouldn't be ashamed of crying and nini. Bro, those same girls, 2 weeks later, some dude cried when his girl left him.
Double
The
standards.
double standard about it. And I
Yeah.
just genuinely feel like for men, there's things you can't cry about. And so there's a lot of things you can cry about. So many
Yes.
things. But
Yeah.
as you said, like, it can't be everything.
It can't be everything.
Ati, Chaxy Aminita, when you fall, you know, I'm just saying, like, there's things you can, and I think in general, just for everyone, like, there's things you can't cry about. I don't want to be that person who tells people what to do and what not to do. But I think there's things you would know as a dude, like, this is
For sure,
I
man.
think every woman would be, and let me ask the ladies, because I'm not a woman, I can't speak for women. There's certain things that if a man cried about, you'd be like, aye.
That's not tear worthy,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the thing is, I always tell people, basically, because what I've learned, learn yourself, learn what makes you tick, and control your emotions. 100%. So if I see a man crying, it has to be something that if I'm able to not cry about, I'll kind of not have respect for you.
Yes.
If
100.
if it's something I won't cry about, I'll be like,
tough.
tricky.
Yeah, I hear you 100%. And I know there's people who have different opinions about it, but I get it. Like, if we're in a situation with Ronoh and she doesn't cry, and then Ronoh,
You're crying.
gari yaribike. Yeah, Lina, mimi nimeanza kulia mazee. Wewe ni mwanamke gani?
True.
Yes, I'm like, sometimes because Like, you can't cry about everything.
Facts.
So it depends on what. For sure, crying is fine.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you want to cry, Leah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean men don't be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Also show emotion and everything. So,
Yeah.
Chaxy, let me ask you, when's the last time you cried?
Well, maybe 2 days ago.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, probably 2 days ago.
Okay.
Why?
2 days ni juzi.
It's like last night.
Nini baya, uko sawa?
Niko sawa. Niko sawa kabisa. Niko sawa.
Were you alone in the setting?
I was actually alone. I was in the car and then I was
That's what niggas do, 100%.
Yeah. No, me, I'd cry if, like, even sasa, like, I can't force it, but I cry quite often.
Okay.
Same,
Too,
same.
like, say something happens and then the first thing is I start crying.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
The frustration kwanza you to my
Also, like sometimes I schedule cries.
Guy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like I pile them up and then I say, "Low
Sunday night party.
Why should I be
Tia
late?"
time.
So unafanya nini? Una change color ya lights.
You watch a candles, I know.
How do you set the
Blessed
mood?
music.
Unaweka ubani.
Playlist nani anaimba? You know.
Yeah, like of course you have to be intimate with it.
Wow.
Yeah, but then now you think about it all at this. Also,
Yeah.
if something happens to me and I can see myself, I can't control it, I walk out, I cry or get frustrated, and then I come back and just keep rolling. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I was at a shoot and the director was, okay, let me not say this because now he knows. But someone told me something offensive. Okay, not offensive. He told me the truth, but harshly. So nikaenda nikasema, okay. And that time I was kind of like what they were expecting was a lot from me. So then I went, and it was a season where I'm still trying to pick myself up.
Yeah.
So I went to the washroom and I cried. Then I came back and said, let's do it. So yeah.
And you killed it.
And I killed it.
Of
Yeah.
course.
But yeah.
So that was just like a pick me up.
Yeah. So I encourage that also. If you feel like in that moment you can't
overwhelmed.
control, just go out, do what you need to do, but keep doing what you have to. Yeah.
Then you come back, do it.
Yeah.
Because maybe if you don't take yourself out of that situation at the moment,
You'll
Uta
explode.
project.
project. I mean, itakuwa tu ngumu to really do what you need.
I mean,
Hata mimi
project.
naweza hey,
You must
ya
feel-
kuacha hapo na hizo
Mimi
mechi zako
volcano
mimi niende usinilete by the way.
Yeah.
Whew. Ronoh, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Genuinely, I think you look incredible, to be very honest.
Thanks, man.
And so the thing that I really appreciate so much about you is just how
Vulnerability.
you are, yeah. But also it's just like you really own up to yourself all the
Yeah.
time. Publicly, because publicly is difficult.
Yeah, it's
You know, when you sit with yourself, you listen to yourself. I hope so.
Yeah.
You know. Kama when ulisema alikuambia harshly, but when ulienda you're like shit. Ni
Ulifanya.
kweli. So let me pick myself up. I don't think publicly to be as famous as you are and just publicly like own up to your mistakes and just acknowledge things.
That's amazing.
It's
Honestly,
not easy, man.
And I've never said this to... no, I think only my close family knows about it, but I've watched you a lot, like, just being vulnerable with the things you've gone through.
Yeah.
And it's made me comfortable with being myself.
Wow.
Because a lot of things, a lot of times as an artist or as a person in the public space, yeah, you feel like, hey, if I say this, people are gonna think this of me.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just
but
lose
it's
brand.
made me feel like, you know what, you can just be yourself, you know, because we're human.
Yeah.
We're really human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think you've inspired a lot of people and you might not even know that you have.
Yeah.
And that's really brilliant. I think it's amazing what you're doing.
Thanks. And I think also people disregard how much they help me to be vulnerable. So a lot of my followers tell me, okay, people will just DM me and say, you know, because you said this, I was able to. And seeing that wave of people being able to also accept that they struggle and that me being vulnerable has helped them be vulnerable, I think helps. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Do you remember that moment when you're like, you know what, fuck it. I just have to go lose all this weight?
I think I had already lost too much. As Luya had already said about his own experience, losing like family, relationship, no money, starting from fresh. I was already there, so there was nothing to lose. It's either face the truth or keep pretending.
Spiral.
Yeah, keep pretending. And there was no need. So I was like, it's already out there, though, of course. So just own up to it, face it. Yeah. It was scary, I won't lie. Because criticism will always be there.
Yeah.
But there was nothing to lose, really. I already lost everything. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess. And it's just me. Sometimes when it's you, people say, you're so vulnerable, you're so brave. I'm like, that's just me, though. Yeah. Like, I've always been like that. I have no shelter. I have nothing to hide. Of course, I'm now learning some things to keep private. But I've been real all my life. Yeah.
100%.
Then how did you approach that? Because I'm just like, when it comes to like working out, but especially losing weight, so many things outside. Some people still ask you to text you medicine. Some people like there's so much that is available online. So when you start with yourself and you're like, okay, I wanna do this, how did you approach it?
Now the thing is, I went into it wanting to conquer my mind. I was like, if I do the slim tea, if I do the surgery, easy way. Like what do you learn in that?
When I'm powerful.
I know. I'm just
Did you Wim Hof?
And to conquer myself.
Wow. But it's true. I think a lot of people like comfort. Our brain likes comfort.
Yeah.
But we actually learn in those hard moments. Like, for example, there's this guy called Wim Hof that I adore. And he talks about going into cold water, like doing hard things actually prepares you for trauma. So then you find people who traumatic things happen and they're easy because they've trained their mind to adapt already. So that's what I wanted. I was like, if I can run a mile, or I set certain goals for myself. Yeah. I have to run a marathon. Why? To conquer my mind. And in that moment when I'm running, I want to stop. My body wants to stop. But I'm saying, go, Debbie, like keep going, push. Like that word, it really helps afterwards when you're doing something as simple as creating or showing up, doing a podcast. Instead of saying, I'm scared, like all these people are looking at me, you're like, Azi, you got this, let's do this, You've already trained your mind. So yeah, that's why I went the hard way.
Hayuko kama mimi. Chaxy alisema hapa kwa hii fiti. Charisma kila siku anaanzanga gym.
That's true, bro.
Day 1 of gym.
Bro,
2 weeks, day 1.
It feels good to be back. I'm like, a nigga, you're always back, bro.
Back yesterday.
Day one.
But that's incredible because it's something I struggle with a lot. Yeah. So for me, with the things I love, like music, I'll push and push and push. But for a lot of other things, and I think that's why when I went through depression, I really struggled. Because I think something you said is very important, and most people don't even know that. Like when you train your body or yourself to get past tough situations, it carries forward.
It's true.
It travels, So for me, most of my life, I'd never gone through at issues and I was always the guy people come for. I'm like, yeah, I was always good in school and whatever. And then the moment now it went down, I didn't know what to do because I had it was a situation. It was so new to me and it completely consumed me. So I think that's really dope and important, just to train your body and yourself and your mind to get past crazy situations. Yeah. That's really dope.
Especially like if you're weak emotionally. Yeah. When I entered the industry, I was so weak.
You were 18, 19?
Yeah, I was young. Yeah. But even though I would cry over anything and if I would listen to people so much, if let's say Mariah and Charisma, I think you should be doing this, I'd stop everything. Wow. People, please. Wow. That's my life, like for a long time.
Just before you continue, how old were you when you got in?
18. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was,
very young.
Or I'd come to a show and just because I feel scared, I wouldn't do it. So I had to go the hard way. I was like, I have to push myself to do the hard things. Yeah, that's why. Anyway, yeah.
Damn, yeah. So at this time, when you are this young and now the whole world is just getting to know about Ronoh. Yeah. You have someone in your corner who's guiding you or holding your hand, or how are you navigating this?
Because the shit exploded, man.
Manze, and I think it's good to be prepared.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm also not in a rush to make it or I'm also taking my time. Because when it did happen, I didn't have that support, man. Yep. I didn't have a team. And it's not that you need a team. Sometimes you just need to know where you want to end up.
People who hold your hand.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't want to say like I came from a background where my family is easygoing. Yeah. There are people who just chill and they live their life. So even if I was to give them the responsibility of, okay, nurture me, help me, they'll just be like, yeah, do your thing, we're here for you. You need medical bills, we're here for you. Yeah. I was never like, come, let's guide you into this. So I went into it blindly. And I mean, I was taught on the way.
Yeah.
You had to learn things along
experience.
Can I ask you, like, do you feel like for you, because this is something that happened for me in my career, like when I was with La Band, so we do number 1 and it comes out and like none of us is expecting it to become what it became, because we were doing like 500 views after like a year. Ilikuwa tu mimi, babangu, mamangu.
Na shoshi ya kibati.
Unajua 500 views after year ni insane. Crazy fucking business.
Maybe those are 500 guys.
Yeah, those are 500. Na babangu amewatch camera so yani the bulk of the views zinaonekana hata location ni moja.
You guys are doing badly.
So when that happened, I always tell guys the reason why my I don't want to say my group failed, but the reason why we struggled to get past where we got to is because we were never ready for the opportunity. Like it came and we're like, okay, shit, what next?
Now what?
We don't even know. And then for me, okay, so my struggle was different. It was like, manze mademo ananipigia manduru. All of a sudden na McDonald ilikuwa nimesota. Nimeanza kuwa mjinga manze. Hata siwezi fikiria, and that was me and all the boys. So do you feel like now with what you're doing, yeah, are you in a better place in terms of trying to conquer that kind of situation where like you're because Ronoh has always been big, like regardless of the hiatus and coming back, people always wanna fuck with what you're doing, yeah. But you feel like you're better equipped, and how are you better equipped? Is it something measures you've taken? Do you have people around you that are helping you get past those situations?
I like that accountability muhimu.
Yeah.
And I think also whenever you in a season, unafaa ku reflect the past season.
Yeah.
So right now I can say I have people who guide me into where I want to be. And I've spent a lot of time alone and I like it. I don't know if this is going to sound rude, but I feel like people are overrated. I used to value people's opinions.
Yep.
Want to be around wasei, unataka tu kukua na mabeshte wengi. It's so overrated. I found the most peace being alone. I do everything alone. Wow. And I enjoy it so much. In fact, okay, sometimes I go with my dog. I've taken her to Pizza Inn.
You're coming with the dog, actually.
I should have.
I should have.
Take her where?
At Pizza Inn, KFC. Like,
Really?
we chill with her.
For dates,
She's chill. She just chill. She'll come sit here.
And she
chill.
doesn't... Okay, it's not fast.
Yeah, it's not the first.
Hata boeka sana. Yeah,
Second date
sawa.
out, please.
She's quite silent by the rarely anaboeka. But anyway, I think I'm in a more of a sure season. Yeah, niko aware of where I want to be. Yeah. And I'm making the measures to get there.
Yeah. When and how did you find out you're funny?
Damn, high school, bruv. I think Kenyan high school. I don't know what happens in there, man.
Where were you in high school?
Kenya High.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's my school's sister school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you were in Patch.
Patch,
Yeah. Kenya High was traumatic, but anyway.
Yeah.
It was.
What do you mean?
Mko na sira nyingi sana hiyo shule yenu, but it's a story for another day.
Oh, she was in St. G.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys used to come at lot.
For the hockey games, anyway, we should tongea nyuma ya tent. One of their players, Odem alikuwa na sira sijui gani, bruh. She almost took out my knee, bwana.
Yeah, alikuwa tu shule.
But it is well. It is well.
So yeah, what will happen is in Form 1, I remembered like I used to give a lot of stories. And it figured a point by Form 2, I was like, I can make this a business. So guys...
Only do shit in
Form 2. So na monetize other stories at Form 2.
Kwa nataka story 20.
Me first of all, when I'm smart physical, bro,
No, like a story 20.
me Form 2 nilikuwa nacheza tu na jinga tu shule.
Oh, Lord. Honestly, I'm intrigued now. How?
I think Form 2 is when I opened my YouTube channel. But then in school, guys would pay me 20 bob. I give them a movie.
Oh.
So
I would just press that thing for me. Thanks very much.
Entrepreneur. Wow.
You can't make this shit up, really.
Jeez.
But anyway,
yeah, so I sit there, give you a movie, whatever. Come on, romance, crime, whatever. Yeah, then with time, guys would be like, we used to have something called life skills. Do you remember life skills?
Yeah.
And there was no teacher because guys were like, they don't pay me enough for this. So I would go there and they'd say, give us a story, man, talk to us. So just do stand-up, really.
Really?
Yeah. So that's when I knew I need to start taking it seriously.
So by the time you were getting out of high school, like you were
had a channel?
fully fledged.
Yeah. So
Have you posted anything on YouTube?
in Form 4 now is when I started.
Crazy business.
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing wajinga.
Me, it's smart. My only problem is I didn't make money out of it.
How?
Then you're not smart.
I used to run a
Ronoh is
blog.
smart, you are
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, sorry,
like I just didn't, what do we call it? Monetize my smartness, because I used to run a blog in school, a gossip blog. Yes.
I like that.
I used to run a gossip blog. Nobody ever knew I was the one who used to make it. 'Cause I used to write it
XOXO.
on-
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yes.
Bro. So my
Free.
question is, the blog was online?
No. So I used to get like manillas and I'd write on it. So if you wanted to read, I used to pin it. Nobody knew that I'm the one who used to write it.
Wow.
Magic.
Why would you pin it?
In the dorms.
And no one ever saw you
just
pin it.
You're the original whistle down.
And nobody ever
This is
knew.
Gafla before Gafla.
Literally. Nobody ever knew it was me.
Swali. Wewe uko na story kama hii?
Yeah. Mimi,
Please remind me next week.
Yeah.
I actually have some of those manillas. I'll
So,
bring
are you saying
them.
that's-
because I
I'll
brought
bring
my
them.
magazine. I did a
that's
whole
blog.
magazine in high school. I brought it on the show. We even
Yeah.
talked about it on the show. Yeah. I have an entire magazine. I have
Oh
a
my
copy,
gosh,
so-
I'll bring them. Actually, you know what? Tomorrow when we link, I'll carry them.
I've only seen one video of Charisma in high school. Rowdy as fuck, right there. Have you guys seen it?
Oh my god!
Listen, it's because
That's why we were recording.
I used to play rugby in high school, so that was our school haka, and I used to lead the haka.
Let me do it if you don't mind.
Do you mind?
Hey, Casey.
Ndakubaya tequila mbili.
Atapay
Hey, amesimama.
Okay, so
It's okay. You're gonna do intro.
I'm gonna do it while I'm sitting down.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So we used to start with like, and then machine. Ha, guys, Shaba. Then everybody just, ha, guys, Shaba. Abudio, Abukacha. Come on.
I love this.
We make them.
Okay.
So that's before a rugby game, and everyone.
And
let me tell you.
someone thought they could beat this dude up. Tired of niggas.
And then the other team has just come and they're chilling. They're like,
And someone thought fair and square too.
No, but yeah, so ni asema nafanya feel kama high school life yangu ilikuwa so unfulfilled. Nyinyi wa deadly man.
Accountability, bro. Accountability.
self-awareness muhimu.
Kama nirudi.
So content begins for you in Form 4.
That's insane.
And then what is, do you remember, like, what is your first viral video? Is it the Mbaba one?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Sometimes I look back at the videos I did. I'm like, that was.
Of course you're young.
Yeah.
You know the difference between Wewe and Sisi is even if we did exact same things, only our friends knew or no one knew.
True.
So no one cared. But sasa Wewe, the whole world knew.
Yeah.
Because everything was online.
Yeah.
That's literally the only
Shit yako
difference.
ilikuwa inanibamba.
Nai, bro.
Manze kwanza.
That's my
And in fact, by the way,
actually.
Ben Sol, you know,
Yeah.
I knew I'll never let this go.
Yeah.
Ben Sol told me like he has a song called Nairobi coming out.
Yeah.
I should pull up. I was like, oh my God. Nini's like, yeah, your video inspired it. Man, I've come there. I'm excited. They're like, no. So we chose another lady to. Oh,
Wait,
my.
on set?
Yeah.
Oh, blood.
Should we call Ben Sol?
Tafadhali.
biggest
Yeah.
Let's go soon.
Accountability,
So every time I see that video, and I see that Mama Ogaing in that thing, I'm like,
That was you.
me, man.
Turn me up.
And then she's light skin. So what are you trying to
the
say?
headphones.
By the way, acha niwaambie the worst thing. Ungekuwa kwa hiyo video.
That would have been killer.
Master. Yeah, man. Mko wapi huko kwenye mnapiga sherehe hivi?
Tuko na tequila na tequila.
Hata kabla tuongee, nataka kusema nimechelewa mic check leo kwa sababu yako.
Kumbe ulikuwa na Charisma mpaka 6 am na alikuwa anafaa kuja kwa podcast.
Charisma naye tumeteremshwa, wachana na hiyo mama.
You're live on the pod, bro. You're live on the pod.
Oh, sasa ndio wanakuongelesha.
Imagine. And guess who else is here? Tuko na Ronoh, bro.
Wewe ni mkora. Mimi mwenyewe.
Ngoja, nani ni mkora? Ronoh, si mimi.
Mimi mwenyewe sijalala.
Oh, Jalala.
Yeah.
Oh, nilikuwa nasema pia tuko na Ronoh kwa show.
Mko na Ronoh?
Anakusikia?
Mwambie kwanza, ambia Ronoh kwanza asante sana.
Aha.
Ile challenge kwanza alinifanyia extra pressure.
Oh.
Yani my G for life. Yani hata kitu yote anataka aniambie sasa.
Anataka kitu moja.
Anataka accountability.
Anataka kitu moja.
Hallelujah.
Kitu moja ni gani?
Anataka mfanye video ya Nairobi tena. Take 2.
The remix.
Ulifanya Ronoh nini?
Hakuna kitu tulifanyia nini?
Nairobi, the video.
Nairobi.
She said she was meant to be on the video.
Hii kwangi siri hapo ndo nilitoa hiyo idea.
Lakini I remember your manager reached out akasema you be in the video.
We'll do the video again.
Kuna kitu kama hiyo.
Ogopa Ben Soul.
Nawapenda sana watu wangu. Cheque. Nirudisheni manzi, wacha kuwa mchoyo.
Suda, lakini wewe ni mkora. Mpaka nilipiga simu, mlikuwa na air, link back ashika, akasema mtanipigia.
Hakukupigia back.
Hakunipigia.
Makosa ni yetu, pole.
We need to back, nitakupigia after.
Mimi nakupigia sasa hivi niambie penye tunalipua.
Sawa bro, we love you man. Cheque na alafu Ronoh manze, next video itabidi tu fanye ile kitu.
Itabidi urudishe mkono.
Tutamuita kwanza vizuri sana. Angalia mimi na yeye. Kuna vitu mob tunaweza fanya.
Agreed.
100.
Piga simu.
For sure.
Mob love.
No, to make it utume pesa.
But mad love and big respect to all of you.
Thank you,
you too, man.
Bless you, man.
We love you, man. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your Saturday.
Asante manze.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
So Nairobi
was
tonight became about.
That's bananas.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's bananas.
I feel like maybe Ali changed to the concept and they were not
But
able
it really is the same.
No, but
because that's exactly what the video says.
Yeah.
It's just that, of course, now musically, you have to find a way to make it.
Yeah.
But it's literally what
But you
you said in
inspired
the
one of the
video.
biggest songs in Kenya.
In
That's
the country.
That's so insane.
That is sick.
Why?
Let's see. Because anyway, Suda has a new album. Mangoma ni mo.
Yes.
After
Oh, wow.
party.
Such a nice
He's also a performer. Hey, man.
Performer, bro.
Yeah.
Suda is really good.
Ulitokea di.
Yeah.
Manze.
Mambo yangu ni hatari. Alafu tuko na anyway, hiyo itakuwa news ya baadaye.
Nikuulize, Ben Soul anaweza fanya wimbo bila sex?
Sex ama kudinyana na ngwai lazima.
Okay.
Lazima.
But then niambie kitu, anaweza.
I'll never forget you. I'll never
Lakini
return.
si the original one ilikuwa about bangi. Yes, saizi imekuwa.
Yeah, mom.
There's no
Saizi is
escaping.
the mom, but the original one.
Okay, I yield. Can't defend that nigga. Can never defend that nigga.
Anyway, so from 4. Okay, wait, no. Now we are on the first viral video.
Yeah.
So the Mbaba one was the first viral video.
Yeah.
Was that a true story?
Yes. No. Yeah, but sometime back. It wasn't currently happening. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
I mean, not really. I think when I look at a lot of my older videos, I'm like, I don't have that mindset anymore. Yeah.
And so that's what we meant. Like, so the only difference between Noah and everyone else is just that where we
was
grew up
out
on
there.
the internet,
Yeah.
so all of us saw it.
Yeah.
But all of us are going through the same things, thinking the same
Same
way.
thing
Because we
too.
were at that age, ni venye tu sasa us.
One is more
Hakuna mzee alikuwa na give a shit about us.
It's the same way, like, you see how how millennials always like Gen Z. It's just that you guys were
All of
not
us are
recorded
millennials.
at the time, or there was no internet at the time. You guys were worse, if not anything.
Not worse.
It's true though.
I fucking love Gen Zs. I don't think we don't have their energy. 100.
And I mean, okay, older, maybe Gen X.
Or maybe you're saying, maybe when you talk about millennials, you're talking about the millennials.
The
who are
older.
like
See,
30.
the older. Yeah, Milen Z.
Just say millennial. Hey, millennial.
But then you guys,
Dude, 95, 96, it's giving.
millennials.
yeah, that's still Gen Z
Such a
kind
cool
of.
name, bro.
Yeah. I'm saying maybe those guys like 40,
Oh,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Wababa, yeah. When I was like, these guys, these young kids are too much. Guys, you are
were.
crazy.
Now say wamejana STIs na nini. Alafu wana behaving as if ni wa
That's the first time they've had chlamydia.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. Nafu amejaza Bendi's Klimani. Like,
and then it's brothel.
with,
So I'm
with,
like,
with,
no.
with 18-year-old girls.
Yeah.
It's very
fucked up.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Nigga ill.
look in the
Honestly,
mirror.
yeah, that's true. That's very
Yeah.
true. Like, you know, one of the things that's crazy for me with this generation is like people wanna make Gen Z look so crazy. As if the things they're doing are so new
Yeah.
to the world. You know,
They've been existing.
you know, like
honestly.
and I think Chaxy really hit the nail on the head. Seriously, to make do shit, man. To make do all of us were wild, were crazy. But the difference is, to be fair, I took what famous. Hakuna msee alikuwa
Kwanza
anafanya
tunakuwa-
vitu.
Nobody was
Unajua
documenting.
mimi nilikuwa natuanga, bedha acha niambie, hii kitu mute wa shati kwa stage. nimetoa shati all my life. Nilikuwa natoa shati kwa events. Naenda home nagonga kwa mlango wa babangu Pastor Musula manze bila shati. So like as in easy vitu zimehappen need you to this guys and you know why I really love your content. I think it's very relatable.
True.
Like when I watch it I'm like man
It's real.
do ile shit me na joy stuff.
It's real.
She's not lying to us.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's why it's really really dope.
Thanks, man.
So now this video goes viral. You're young, not ready for anything. Then what happens next?
So obviously a pool of opportunities. You know, once good stuff attract good things as well. And I didn't have a compass. You know, I was young and I wanted to do everything, and I'm just like, there's so many avenues. So I left high school. I went to Brookhouse for like a year. I didn't even finish.
Is
Man.
it Brookhouse or high school?
It is.
Yeah, but you can do year 5 and
Brookhouse.
Yeah, there was like a program where ukitoka 844.
you can do
a year,
and then you go
So
to
that's like
campus.
a bridging?
Yes.
It's okay, Charisma.
So yeah, in that hata sikumaliza, like I remember Energy. Can I mention?
No, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Energy reached out and I stopped school. So now you see there's no compass. It's like I want to do this, let this go. I want to do this. So I'm in Energy. I don't think I ever had zeal to finish something. Yeah. And that's why I was trying to conquer my mind because Nanza inacha. In Energy, it was good, but then I'm like, I wasn't fulfilled. And so slowly by slowly, I started seeing like, okay, I could do more than this. So I left. Then I'm like, and then of course, listening to people, you shouldn't have left radio, you're doing so well. So when HBR reaches out, I'm like, I should go back. So it's just, you know, and slowly I'm losing my essence.
Fast, yeah?
I'm losing my essence, who I am, how I started, what I want to do in the future. Yeah.
So getting pulled in all directions.
Yes.
And it's also because there's no that compass I'm talking about.
You're
It's like,
taking
anyone
all
that
of
pulls
them.
you, if it makes sense to you at the moment,
Trendy.
you're gone.
And I was a people pleaser. Have you been a people pleaser?
I have.
Yeah, I was serial.
How old were you at this time?
19.
20.
Yeah.
Hey, and then
By the time you're doing radio, you're just
20.
19, 20.
yeah.
I remember
Shit,
the
like,
time
you're
you were the
going to
youngest
Sana.
radio
Because I'm just
presenter in
thinking,
Kenya.
if I'm 19,
Yeah.
what was I doing at 19? 19 and you're on a mainstream radio
Kuna
station.
kunyaki
This
na
fucked up
wasichana.
industry. Though I'd be fucked up.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think...
I swear I'd be so fucked up. Because me, I was 19, but I was doing campus radio.
Yeah.
I was in KU.
Yeah.
You see your peers. You're with your peers.
100% my
Yeah.
peers. 100% my
It's
peers.
not as... Like, honestly, even for... And I know... Maybe for you, it's like, I could have done things like this and like this. But I think even for the place you are at, you did really well.
True.
Yeah.
Mikusema ukweli, because me ningeget your shit at 19,
Bruh.
Nairobi wangeniona.
Hey, bruh. Nairobi wamebaka
But
Kakamega.
if I don't even know if I'd be living today. I swear, I would, like, and you know, when us guys were coming up, there's a lot of stories for guys who were big back in the day who were really young, and you hear the stories and you're like, shit. I think you really, and it's, I mean, I'm sure there's things you'd like to have done better.
Yeah.
But I think you for a 19-year-old with all that and all the fame you had, because Ronoh, you've been big literally.
Since.
Bro. Mi hadi, mtu anaweza dhani, saa zingine mi ukachini na dhani lama tuko karibu miaka kwa sababu nimekujua life yangu yote.
Yeah, no, you did well. And also, is in that life though, all of us learn and live. Like this, how many things I would do very comfortably that I completely can never do anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
There's even things I'm doing now that I know 2 years from now I'll be like, ooh.
Damn.
Do I want to still do that?
No, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So radio for you was just a mix of chaos.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, so that was something you were never passionate about?
That's another thing. Because when I met people who are passionate about radio, I realized we're not the same. We're not the same. Even my co-hosts, you can see the zeal, the research, the whatever. I was just like, I want to go home. Not in a I'm lazy kind of way.
Yeah,
it doesn't fulfill me. Yeah.
It's not for me.
Because I can wake up to work out. This is not the thing, man. Yeah. So, yeah. I had to accept it. As much as I was good at it, let's say, I had to accept this not my heart's desires. And let me just take a step back, look at things from a broader perspective, then now attack. Yeah.
So this time, in your mind, if you don't, okay, as much as this is happening and you're not sure if it's what you want, do you know what you want or you're also just figuring that out at the same time?
Both. Both. I don't think you ever know what you want.
Never.
Yeah.
True. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, but I'm getting clearer on it. Yeah.
Do you know what you want?
For sure. I want to show and I want to do it in my own way.
Wow,
yeah. And I'll just do it on YouTube,
Like even so if a TV station came to you, it has to be on your time.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'd say I feel like 2024 doing TV,
TV
is backwards.
even red.
No, it's true. Radio is dead, bro.
Guys, sick of it.
No, it's true. Like me, I'd see
Wait,
my
I'm
homies. My homies like Charisma. He has a new album. He's doing radio. I'm just like, just waste your time, bro. It's true though. Okay.
Now let me come 5:30 for the interviews.
Charisma, genuine question. Who do you know amongst all your friends that listens to radio?
So I want to say...
So you told us Muniskizangi. Is that what you're saying?
Miss Kuskizangi. I'm working.
But Chaxy,
Mimi nimekusikiza siku
Anna
nilikuja
report and say the reason why I do the
I can't even shake your hand on that one. Seriously, you're the Madara. I can't shake your hand.
Mama tu juzi na unatoka kwa leo uko wapi? Kesho uko wapi? Kesho kutwa. Okay. Mimi like ungedo 5 podcasts, utafuta content creators wengine 5.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Message that hit home for sure.
So
Radio is dead.
My logic with radio is
It's not.
it's not. So listen, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. You guys, a lot of us have some sort of privilege.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
There's a lot of guys who are in jobs in the morning.
True.
Let me tell you, do you know how many people have DM'd me and they're like, I listened to your interview at such and such a station and I love this and this and this. Yeah. And even when I put out challenges or questions.
So that is out of choice. Like they just listen because...
Yeah, but they're there. But see, they're still my audience.
Simu yako iko na radio.
It's not about Simu.
Kwani wanasikiza wapi?
You need to remember one thing. Again, like
Charisma said. Then I have a question. So I listen to you randomly on a Jav, which is fine because the Jav plays whatever station they want to play. I don't have control over that, right? But at the same time, I'm on my phone.
And?
So if Charisma is with Ajib Gadhoni, for sure I know you're reaching more people than being...
No, I agree. So I don't...
Bro, we can even bet.
No, listen, I don't disagree.
If Charisma is with Ronoh and they're doing a skit online and he has a new album,
actually, you're right. Yeah,
for sure Charisma is reaching
Chaxy,
more people.
It will have more impact because that's a different
There's still a large percentile of Kenyans who listen to radio.
Do you know, avenue.
I was looking at radio... when we used to look at radio statistics, millions of listeners.
Yeah.
Millions.
And who shares that data, bro?
What do you mean?
Who's sharing the data?
Cheque.
Yeah.
And how do they map it? So
what do you mean how do they map it?
So,
but that's not a bad question, actually.
No, it's true.
Because
it's genuine questions. Like, where does the data come from?
If radio is playing in a Jav, how do you know there's only one person in that Jav or 24 people in that Jav?
Right. Okay, think about what is the incentive for the companies that produce that data?
Okay, Chaxy, can I give you the counter for me? It's what am I losing by doing it?
True.
Time.
No, what time? Ningekuwa nimelala.
No.
Chaxy nikuulize swali.
Ungekuwa unapika na
amefikia watu wa mashinani wenye wana hiyo social media.
Bado nimedo your stuff. Bado nimedo the same things you're talking about. All I'm saying is like if I do the radio shows, the truth of the matter, Chaxy, you know me how I am. I wake up at like 11 or 12. So,
or 4 p.m. depending.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, kama hangi imefika. You know, so like there's nothing I'm losing. Like the only thing I'm doing is gaining. Even if I always say if I gain 10 people or 5 people from an interview,
that's done.
That's done my job. Okay.
Yeah, just how I look at it. Like for sure, if I had a product today, music, a physical product,
Uncle, you're thinking from a point of view.
And whether I wanted to reach like the mass market where I know for sure vernacular stations still work or urban radio, I would never ever just do mainstream. For me,
imagine
in 2024, I would never do mainstream.
Think about it.
I want
everybody has the privilege
of a smartphone.
Smartphone.
Not everyone has the privilege to get a smartphone. Not everybody has the privilege to use money. Whatever, how do you call it? To subscribe to Spotify, Apple. Not everybody has that privilege.
That's fine.
People who still depend on Kisonanded to say,
this is the job. Charisma.
Unajua hata Ronoh I like his shit, but amesema ina bam.
There are people who depend on that.
Mimi na ni opinion yangu to say it in anything. If you're thinking about doing something, for sure, digital is the way. One, you'll have full ownership.
I agree.
Uncle, that's why it's a different stream. But mainstream will forever. The same way we say, who's still buying newspapers? Do you know the people who still buy newspapers?
Clock
no,
it.
Chaxy, during Mandamano, Chaxy and I were together a lot of times. How many times did you go home to just watch the news?
No, the only reason why I would watch the news is not... Kwanza,
But are you going to find that news on podcast?
We were streaming the news.
That's fine, but are you going to find it on podcast?
I'll tell you. We were streaming the news.
Will I come to mic check and
But are
find
you
Ruto's...
sour? But are you watching the news or you're not watching the
Now,
news?
I'm coming back. I'm not ready. I'm circling back to that. Everything we saw online is everything we know about even before the news came online. Everything they presented,
And it's
we knew about
fine.
it online.
Cool.
Okay.
What
But
new? Okay,
remember,
what new thing did we see
There
that
is
we didn't know
somebody
about?
who doesn't
Ruto's
have
speech.
access to
Ruto's speech,
Twitter.
no. I hear you.
People don't
All
have
I'm
access
saying,
to that.
I
They
hear
depend
you.
on Nation
Auntie, that's
to
fine.
play that.
I'm just saying, as someone who my main target audience is urban.
Okay, I see what you're
If
saying.
I
You have
had a
valid point
product
also, yeah.
now, I'd rather have it on the
No,
digital
I
space.
think
It's like, say, I see some people get excited that you just joined K24. 2024, you're excited because you joined K24.
Yeah.
Guys, let's be honest with each other.
Yeah.
I just joined Homeboys Radio
Yes.
2024 and I'm excited.
Yes.
Because another thing is that's
Yeah.
consistent income.
yeah, Piana.
And
And-
people now.
Is that
They're paying people now. They don't have money, bro. People are not paid. Be honest with guys, bro. My niggas in the industry in radios go for months even without salary. It's a reality.
I'm telling you,
Tough.
years. Nyo mnasema months.
Yes.
A whole year mtu ajona salary.
Then question is, why are they not making money? Anyone on digital is making their money because even the brands that are spending money spend more on digital than mainstream.
True.
So my question is, you want to start your own platform now and you want to go to TV in 2024 when you could go full on digital and all the ads you make, the money is 100% yours. You can put out as much content as you want. You can produce any day. You can... Hey, you're talking about news. Streaming is big in the US now. It's Africa, Kenya. But streaming means you have people online who are updating everything that is happening as it goes.
Unasema
In
nini?
2 years, streaming will be big in Kenya.
Facts.
Do you know there's a shosho on TikTok? She sleeps.
Dozes off on TikTok.
She literally sleeps, bro, and she's making the
Guys are
lion
sending her mad money.
gifts.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleeping in there like 3 a.m. bro. Shows Desi kwa tap at 3 a.m. She's falling asleep on this.
And just
The
record.
fact that
And guys are just sending money.
Hadi lions.
Ishi tap nini?
What?
Hata mimi nataka kuidu.
Tap,
So,
tap the scene,
gift.
like,
Mimi naweza toa hadi toja manze.
wait.
We know.
Yeah. I think generally, to be honest, I'm just saying, Ron, if you're thinking
Guys,
about
the
it,
jokes.
for sure, digital is the way for you, man. Don't be on Citizen TV 2024, Ronoh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, guys.
Or do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have full ownership, if it's your idea, do both. If they buy
Chaxy has
That is not how we need to align. Uncle, we can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Please, we move.
Or can we just say, all of us just say fuck mainstream?
No.
media? Okay, so.
I can't. Personally.
Reject.
Reject.
What?
Reject.
Yeah, we're rejecting bigly.
Reject. Anyway, so this radio phase is happening. And then, so where does the alcoholism come in? Is it during this time or is it later?
Damn. Good question.
Yeah.
So, remember, when you were doing radio, you were with your peers.
Yes.
I was with
100%.
older people.
Yeah.
I was ever surrounded by older people. Also, the only people I could relate to were older guys. And I wouldn't say they were the best role models. In fact, I remember there's a time they were even encouraging me to black out. Not drink to fail. You know?
Wako na mashida manze. Unajua ushaikunywa na older
Like, pick a
people wako na
shot.
shida manze.
Pick a shot. Yeah, go. They want me hype. They want me
Yeah,
going crazy.
yeah.
I don't know why that thing is in Kenya by the
Yeah.
people, even on your birthday.
How old are you turning? 25? 25
Wewe,
Na
Mzinga.
chukua
Yeah.
inafika 8 p.m. umesha break na
Yeah.
ni birthday yako.
And you've lost the rest of the night.
Umeamka na watu
That stuff
wamekusahau.
I make sense. Tuna celebrate nini mnaendelea
Big
kunywa na
facts.
birthday boy amelala.
Yeah. There's even this clip I saw of some guy has blacked out in the club and his friends are still
No.
chugging
no,
drinks
no,
down.
no,
It's
no.
very, we need to address that
bad
stuff.
culture.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay.
Anyway, so it started pole and then I started to like it a lot because it was
Is this your first
escapism.
experience with alcohol or you
My
had
first.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I heard that you guys were starting alcohol in high school.
been? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I did that. Maybe I would have known.
No.
You have had control.
No.
No,
I
no,
don't
I'ma tell you, I'ma tell
advocate.
you.
Don't do it. I did it. Don't do it.
personally,
It's
as
the
someone-
worst.
You guys turned out great.
No. Trust me, honey, listen. I
They're
wish I did.
kickboxing with life, but
You see how you are a place of almost like reconnaissance, yeah. Me, I struggle with this thing bigly. I don't want to lie to you. I struggle with it a lot. It's not starting things at a young age
doesn't mean
you
get the hang of it as you go.
But
No.
But it depends. It doesn't mean you, there's a possibility that because of early exposure.
No, it could go either ways.
That's what I'm saying. But also there's the possibility of it's not a new thing to me. So I'm not going to get too excited about it.
Uncle, I started partying when I was 16. Bro, I'm in my 20s and okay, these days, okay, I don't,
But you see, okay, question, auntie. If you didn't start partying earlier, now you'd be the 28-year-olds who are behaving like charisma every day. Oh, Paul, I meant...
Strays. The catch strays.
No, but also, even all of us, we're calmer now. Like, you'd go out and normally
And also, I'm also charisma.
Like,
Like,
one drunk anymore.
I don't think your drinking affects what you do.
No.
Zero.
You see, that's...
So for me, it's not even alcohol. So, no, actually, you know what? I don't think my drinking is...
It does not affect. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But also...
So for you, it was...
Oh my goodness, babe. So bad. Because it started gradually, and then I had the money for it. And so I was surrounded
and
by
you're
the
young
worst.
and you have the money for alcohol?
And also not just alcohol, like I started going into like LSD and coke.
What?
You can tell I was acting out, that's just who I am.
We can't afford this or LSD. We can't afford the LSD.
Even now I can afford it and I just don't do it.
Yeah, but so now it's beyond the alcohol now.
Yeah.
So it's now about now the party drugs and everything else.
Yeah.
But now also not having... Because I'm an advocate for safe usage of drugs.
Exactly, like have fun.
Have fun, yeah. And I use a lot of drugs.
No, don't.
Why did we both? I mean, I still...
But safely.
Yeah, I still do, but now in a safe way.
In a safe way.
Yeah. But I don't drink.
At all.
I don't ever...
Safe. I said safe usage. No, now you're clean.
Yeah, no, from alcohol, yeah.
Okay.
And also weed. Yeah,
good.
I took that down. Yeah, so...
Oh, the crew doesn't know.
The crew don't actually...
Because I want to sanga.
Yeah.
For your sobriety.
Yeah.
So now there's a mix of everything. Look at me, miss. Okay. So now you're in this position now. You have the money. You're exposed to all this drugs. Because you see, also people don't openly talk about what is in the industry, bro.
True.
Drugs, alcohol.
Sex is another one. Do you know how many influencers
have to address?
Let me say the truth. Do you know how many influencers? You're seeing them with a job. You're like, wow, she's hardworking.
Don't even get me started.
Man, I tell you, do you know how many musicians fuck for gigs?
Bro.
So that's what it takes to just get gigs.
Yeah.
Let's talk about influencers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about MCs. Bruh.
Still MC.
And not just...
Type C.
And what's crazy is the people with money at our bagui, they also want men.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Unamaanisha
Hey.
Sim too.
what, like a satellite?
Yeah. Like I think money is just power, man.
It really is.
Yeah. Anyway, your side shows.
We digress.
And I think, okay, just the last thing. I think when, you see what you said, like when you were trying to find your essence, yeah? When your core thing is money, you'll fall for anything.
It's true.
Utakulwa na mtu yoyote to make your money.
It's true.
When I get so like when you're really doing this for yourself, when you have like why the reason why you're doing it, which is what you said, those kind of things are not part of why you get into deals. But when the only reason you're doing this thing is money, you're money oriented about everything, bro. Utafanya anything.
And also I encourage people, especially if you're young, know what you want. Yeah. And then just ignore anything that's not that.
Yeah. And if it's money, bro.
But I really don't think it's about knowing, because think about it. You might know what you want, but also you're desperate to do anything to get there. What you want.
Damn. There's no...
It's hard, man. Yeah, because now, you see, that's exactly how now you find yourself in that position.
Exactly.
Because suddenly you have access to, especially if you're making a bit of money, so you have access to all these
At
cool
19,
spaces,
especially,
all these
bro.
people that you idolize and see online, and then you realize, oh, it feels like doing drugs is a cool thing.
Yeah, and then she's become the people we idolize online.
Yeah, and then also you now you're a people pleaser, so you're like, oh shit, now
Let's
you want
do it.
there's the desire to please people.
Yeah.
It's very easy for you to go down
It's true.
quickly.
It's
I'll
true.
give you a personal example. So earlier on, so for me, I was not famous, but I was very involved in the industry. So I was just the guy behind the scenes.
Always.
Yeah. So then I'm just like, oh shit. Now I start to realize, oh, this is what happens in these spaces. There's all these spaces I'm invited to, or I end up. Then I'm like, oh shit. So earlier on, I started picking like, fuck, I don't want to go back to that party again because the things that are happening there could easily come back to me, even if I was not involved at all. So it's a lot of drugs. It's a lot of women friends. The next day being like, oh shit, so and so touched me inappropriately.
Wash.
Hey, cheeky. The wrong door. Showing you the wrong room.
So from earlier on, for some reason, I was just like, you know what? I'll operate in the industry, but I'll be outside. Like, I'm not in those cliques. I'm not in those parties. Like, I just avoid it.
Yeah.
But then it's very easy for you to be like, too late, you're already in your
Yeah.
So then, so then at what point does it occur that, okay, Sawa, now I need help? Like, this is now becoming a problem. I need to get
And at what age?
No, wait, before we get there, I think let's talk about the family aspect, because you had mentioned that they were very supportive. So when all this was happening, what was your family doing?
So then I also did have those estrangement in the family. Not necessarily because of the fame or anything. We had emotional wounds we had. So yeah, they weren't the first people I would reach out to. I always had friends that I would go to. And the moment where you don't have people with your best interest, my family had their best interest completely, but I couldn't see that because of the wound. So I would listen to my friends a lot. I'd do anything. Literally go rent. I'd spend 60K in a day on just spending it on drinks and people, just to say I have company, because I didn't want to say I'm falling out with my family and I don't want to look there. And they tried. I mean, they really did. I have to give them props. I mean, my brother called me. He's my eldest brother. He called me. He's married. He tried talking to me. I was like, nah, I don't want to hear, because we had problems. My mom, she's a bit helpless because she's not a person who fights. She's very, I protect my peace, spend and give to mom. So when she realized that I'm hurting her, she checked out.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have a mtu wa kunishikilia mkono. So my friends weren't the best of friends, and I ended up sitting in like bars, and the liquor got cheaper, the social currency went cheaper. Any attention was good attention. Because I was running away from
Your reality.
my reality. Yeah.
So it was escapism for sure.
Yeah. And then now my health went down. I damaged my nerves. I think I drank a lot, man. I don't think I ever addressed how much I drank. It was the first thing, even when I'd go for my shows. In my bottle, people have water, coffee, mi niko na vodka.
This is in the morning.
Yeah.
Breakfast show.
Have vodka. Then nikitoka hapo, I meet my friends, we go kata somewhere. It figured a point, even the gigs were a side show to my life. So I have to do this gig to get the money
Just
to go and drink. Yeah. Everything involved alcohol. I could never go anywhere sober. And so now when you're drunk, you do dumb stuff. So then the guilt of what I did yesterday, because I don't want to face it because it was so bad,
You drink again.
I drink again. Yeah.
So constantly drunk every day.
Yeah.
So you are a functioning alcoholic.
Yes.
Just to get by.
Yes. And then it stopped being functioning. So now I was failing. Like, I remember the times I used to like vomit blood, bro. It was so bad. And then I knew I needed help. So then I said, I accepted the help. I remember my family just forcefully put me in rehab.
Yeah. Which did you go to?
Chiromo. Yeah.
Next Kettle House.
Why do you know where it is?
Yeah, everyone knows me.
Everyone knows where it is. I was literally at Kettle House last night.
That shit is fucked
Two
up, but
nights.
okay.
So yeah, at least the first time I didn't want to accept I had a problem. The ego, obviously. Then losing everything, man, the ego really suffered. Because I'm like, I don't want to accept that I fucked up. I don't want to accept I talked to this person badly or I did this. Anyway, I just had to. The first time I didn't accept, the doctors were like, yeah, everyone when they come, wanajifanyanga, they know better. But then with time I eased up. Yeah, and accepted I had a problem. So I got the assistance. And then even when I left rehab, I relapsed. Most guys relapse.
Yeah.
Then when things got really thick, because it was just bad relationship after bad relationship, and the consequences were heavy. Now, I mean, police stations. There's so many police stations I went to, man. One, I had assaulted a police officer. And it's just because my mom was able to track me. Otherwise, I would probably be in jail. I lost a lot of people because I would project on them. Cell in Lala, bro. In Lala cell like 4 times because of just being chaotic. Anyway, when the DVs started happening in my relationships is when that opened my eyes. I was like, how am I allowing people to physically hurt me?
Yeah.
And they're below, no offense, not my standards at all. What am I doing here? And then I realized I need something deeper than even friends. I need God. I really do. So then I had to go sober. It was hard because it was my daily routine, but I had to. I had to fight. So I went sober, and that was giving clarity to other things. So I was able to pick up myself, obviously, and then also exercising just to get my brain back. And my nerves got damaged. I mean, they still do twitch involuntary, but it's healing.
Okay.
So yeah, at least I'm at a better place where I know what isn't for me anymore. Yeah.
What happens in rehab centers? So when you are at Chiromo, what's going on? What is your day-to-day like?
Boring, man. Boring. They first of all take your phone. If you're chaotic, they take your phone. I remember the first time I went there, I was like, no, I was fighting and fighting. So they put me a stopper in Lalad for 2 days. And people don't know these things. When they see you, and then it used to really hurt me when people criticize me because I'm like, you don't even know me.
Yeah.
And I'm actually naturally an introvert. The reason I'm confident is I just have this character that I can play when I'm alone. So even when I'm around people, I'm like, okay, I have to bring it out. It's not me. I'm very chill, very laid back.
Yeah.
So anyway, where was I even?
No, your day-to-day
in the rehab. Like what happens in there?
Oh yeah, so you wake up, have breakfast, obviously.
Is there a standard time that you're supposed to wake up?
Not really.
Okay.
There's nothing like that. You can do whatever you want.
You're in dorms, single rooms?
There's single rooms, but I was in a dorm.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not a dorm. It's like 5 people.
Okay.
Yeah. But I wasn't even going through it, man. I remember seeing police officers who had nightmares, say akona schizophrenia because of war and what they saw. Guys from Al-Shabaab days are still there. And there's this particular police officer who was so optimistic regardless of he's lost. They killed his wife. Thugs. I think he killed a thug and then the thugs killed his wife. And then they cut his child's throat in front of him. Bro, I was just like, wow, I don't even have problems. And I think that's also opened my eyes. In rehab, it really opened my eyes of how ungrateful I am to be throwing away my life and people actually have it worse. Another guy was so addicted to Mira that he was chewing leaves. I'm not even joking. It was so sad. But they were so optimistic and they were the nicest people. I remember after the first 3 days, I was so rebellious. I was like, what am I doing here? I don't even fit in. These are not my people. That day, I was playing pool. I don't fit in.
You form friendships for real, people in there.
And they're fathers, older than me, but we vibed. We all going through the same thing. And I saw humanity. Yeah. And I was able to calm down.
So you wake up and then...
Oh yeah, you wake up,
what do you do? Yeah.
have your breakfast, obviously. If you're given sessions, so if you have a therapist, you have your session, they're scheduled. Then would be given drips. It depends. Alcoholics, they're given their vitamin Bs to replenish. What else was there? Really nothing. You can just chill. Baby, it was so boring. You just chill. People visit you if they want to, or you watch TV. And there was only one TV. So whatever those guys want to watch, that's what you... Come on, in news, we're all watching.
Damn.
Yeah. But I clicked with them, so it's passed by really quickly. Yeah.
So then, so when you're in there, it's so do you know what's going on with everyone else? Do you guys share stories? Ama do they separate you guys? These are the cockheads. Ama wote tu mko pamoja?
The only people they separated were sex addicts. Yeah. Those are not
I
allowed to
think
be.
they give them sex toys.
Bro, like what even?
Because Nani, this is I was not even joking. Because when we had Domani, no, because when we had Dosh, not even Dosh,
He said they
generally,
substitute.
because for instance, when people are addicted to like hard drugs,
You're given a
they have to find
substitute.
something that sort of
A
gives you the
weaker.
same feeling but weaker.
Yes.
And then slowly wears out. Like they keep giving in doses that are weaker, so it wears out.
Yeah.
It's not like a cold, what is it called?
Cold
turkey.
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know. So everyone, if you're a sex addict,
Self-control. Self-control.
because otherwise you're just gonna jack off the whole day, you know?
I'm sure they're allowed to like probably masturbate or something. I don't know.
Damn.
I didn't ask.
I
And
guess
so-
we'll never know.
So
ask about it.
Come again?
Those are the guys who are just separate from
Yeah.
the rest of the guys.
Yeah. Even there's. I remember. I don't want to like say the gender.
Yeah.
They were separated from both men and women because when she was separated from men, because she wanted to sleep with the cleaner. I was like, what the- like you know when you're sex addict, you aubagui.
Yeah, anything goes.
Anything goes.
Yeah. It's true.
It's true. But then again, she tried with a woman, and now she had to be isolated. Yeah.
Because now no one is safe, bro.
No one is
It
safe.
ain't
Yeah.
safe. It
You
ain't
can't even send
safe.
robots to bring you food.
It
'Cause
ain't safe.
that fucking robot is not
It
going
will
back.
be a bit.
So the rest of you guys, for how long were you there the first time?
The 1 week, the first time.
Just 1 week?
Yeah, then a month.
Then a month.
Yeah.
So the month is now when you go back for the second time.
Yes.
So the rest of the guys, do they have conjugal rights? Like, can you fuck if you're in rehab?
Of course, like okay, no. Just maybe your wife can come see you,
But that's that.
but that's that.
Damn.
Yeah. No sex actually.
But sasa wewe, sex and alcohol addiction.
Yenyewe, mimi
tunaingiliana
nimekujia pombe.
Nimekuja
Sijui
shida ya
hadi
pombe.
service tu aende.
Nimekuja shida ya pombe. Naomba unisaidie sawa.
There was a way unaweza tetewa na your psychiatrist ndo ana decide. Yeah.
And then, is there a specific time period that you're in there for, or it depends on your condition?
Now if you get, but they observe you.
Okay.
Yeah, they observe you.
So you, for alcohol specifically, like what are they giving you? Are they giving you? Do you have access to alcohol in any way?
Not at all. Not at.
People don't sneak in drugs.
No. I mean. No.
Unajua tu mzinga.
Could you actually guys see kettle house and what's happening there?
No.
You can see it.
No.
Because
Okay.
from kettle house we can
You can
see
see
guys.
everything.
I don't know which branch that is because I was in the Mutang. No, the one.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one.
the one.
Okay.
Okando is a
Okay.
bar.
Damn.
So for sure they can't see.
There's no
No, I'm saying for sure she can't see if she doesn't know.
She doesn't know. Yenyewe.
Damn.
No, but I'm curious though. So, like, let's talk about your program. So, what are the certain boxes that you have to tick for them to be like, okay, this is finally assessed that you can actually live?
Yeah.
I think it's just how you speak with your psychiatrist.
Okay.
Yeah. And if she notices acceptance, they really want to see acceptance. A lot of people fight it. A lot of addicts don't want to admit that they are. No one wants to admit they're wrong. True. I don't think anyone. So acceptance and growth, when they notice that, you're trying to improve, you're doing better, you're talking to people, you're just obeying what basically they want you to do. They give you that allowance. Yeah. And then they check up on you after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pass the mic. So then another question. Just pass the mic.
But I don't know. I don't think rehab is normally at the ideal for what can really make me go. What made me go sober was just
You are
meeting myself.
Yeah.
Wanting to do better. You can't change anyone. That's what I learned.
Yeah,
to change.
Never.
If it's
So
not
why-
a decision on your own.
Usiwekwe in a relationship and you think your Avenger love can make someone Akuna date people who already have the character like strong.
Fancy
That's the
Thanos.
title.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, yeah, period.
Denis, what's the question?
Yeah, my question was, how did you know the type of drugs to stop using? Like, you did alcohol and weed. I think at times you may know, like, maybe it's alcohol or weed.
Yeah.
Or how did you know that, like, it's both?
Because you're doing multiple, not even just alcohol. So how do you know?
Yes.
Not-
So, ume inject
Ronoh, basi ni poa me, the reason why I'm an advocate for safe usage. The thing is that now you have to define what is safe for you, and also know who you're getting, whatever you're getting from.
Yeah.
It's because, genuinely speaking, me, for instance, the happiest people I've ever met are people on Xbox. Those are the happiest people I've ever met.
Of course.
Yeah.
Happy, loving. Bro, someone on MDMA will never even hurt a fly, bro.
Yeah.
They'd protect like a fly. So I'm like, in those pockets, sometimes it's necessary to have those pockets of happiness. Shida tu ni sasa, if you don't have the control, if you abuse it, and then
there's also people.
So you never know when you're getting the good stuff.
There's also people with high addiction tendencies. Like I think I have that a lot. So like there's people who just can't be anyway.
So you know
They're called addictive personalities.
Yes.
Yeah. Whatever you do, even if it's music, that's
you're so into that shit with everything, you know.
Also,
yeah.
Regarding alcohol, you can unaweza acha tei due to various reasons. One can be financially. So, which factors made you say I need to stop this? Is it financially, emotionally? I don't know.
That's a good question because I don't think liquor is bad. I don't think liquor is bad.
I love my tequila, bro.
The thing is, when the health hallucinations, like tremors,
you get those from just alcohol?
Yeah, because heavy alcohol. It's now where it started affecting the brain.
Gotcha.
My health deteriorated is when I wake up call. My nerves, it was so bad, bro. After a night out, I had to live with my nerves doing this all the time.
Wow.
I was like, this is I have to stop. There's a song by UpSyd where he says, I swear I'm gonna stop. My nerves itch. So yeah, there's a point it teaches where your CNS inasema wewe.
Calm down.
And also my relationships are just in the gutter. So yeah.
So what is actually happening with your friendships around this time when you are now having to deal with the consequences of that's where life has put you?
So my real friends, when they noticed how heavy I was going, they distanced themselves, imagine. So because it was also affecting them. But then I also realized you weren't really my friend. I would notice people when they see me drinking, they'd start leaving. Or if they see me in a party, they'd say, Z, because she goes crazy, she does too much. Just basically people started distancing themselves from me. And I noticed there's something wrong. Yeah.
Does that affect your current friendships or even future friendships? Is that something that sort of still lingers in the back of your mind?
No, I healed. Kabisa. And also the people who are trying to love me, I'm allowing them to. I was pushing people. Let me add, I pushed a lot of people away. Yeah. Even I'll just project on you so you could stop disturbing me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm allowing people to love me now and take care of me if they want to. Yeah.
So more accepting of love.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Damn. So just to close this, so I just want to know, so from the second time when you go now back to rehab again, is it different from the first time? Are you now more aware? Are you beginning to make a bit more progress? Or what is the difference between the first time in rehab and the second time in rehab?
The second time I took myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the conversations, are they different with the guys there now?
So my psychiatrist was like,
Same psychiatrist as the first one?
Yes. Okay. They never change, actually. They allow consistency. So, and she was a bad babe. Oh my goodness. She was those mamas,
She was pretty.
Oh,
bad.
fine. Every time she'd come, every guy would go and sit outside just to see her. Those heels, 6-inch heels.
Damn.
She's driving her own car. She walks in, she's smelling amazing. So she'd be like, yeah, you want to be like this?
You smell amazing, by the way.
Thank you. What are they called? These Arabic scents.
Latafa?
Yeah.
Say less.
Help me with this. No, continue.
Yeah, so when she was like, Ronoh, you can be here and there's no thing stopping you from, it's your mind. She used to just tell me, it's just your mind, decide. Leave everyone, leave those relationships. I was say, decide. And I think she really spoke to me. I said, I'm deciding this is the last time I'm here. Yeah. She was like, yeah, put in the work, stay, eat well, Nini. When you leave, decide. Yeah. That's what happened, yeah.
And that was the last time. So then you've been clean from alcohol since?
Yeah. And
how long now?
The good thing is, this time, I don't even want it. Kitambo, it was to prove a point that I'm doing better, guys. Look at me, everyone. And now it's more of, I don't crave it. Like I've outgrown it. I can sit with people who drink, you know, and I'm good.
So you can be around alcohol now and you can't, like, you're fine.
100%.
Damn. How long now since?
Probably like 4 months. Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah. I think Mikono, even like a thing is not doing it justice. The Mikono makes it feel different. Man, super proud of you. Ronoh,
Thanks.
Like, I don't think it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Because a lot of people go down that hill and then they just never climb back up. Because it's very easy to just disappear into that. You know, a lot could have happened. You could have lost your life. You could have gotten into conditions that you'll never get back from, health-wise. So, man,
and it happens at such a young age. Man.
Yeah, because this is not from the outside. I tell you from the outside. So from the outside, I don't know you in person, but of course I'm a fan. I'm a fan of your work. I follow you. Everything I know online is maybe what you've been open to say or what I'm reading in the blogs, but I'm very cautious about what I read in the blogs. Because I know what the blogs are.
They're trying to sell.
You know, but then there's a time that would really break my heart because I'm just like, I don't know what's speaking to them. I'm like, damn, man. Like, I could really see your position. Like, I could really see it. And I'm just like, I hope she just comes back from it. So when... Even after the hiatus, when you came back, I was just like, damn. I remember we even spoke about it on the podcast.
Yeah,
like, she's back.
She's back,
she's back and really just wish you really well. So to see you here now, I remember even the time you were on Dr. Kingori and you walked out of the interview, then I'm like, damn.
That day,
I
think I was hungover. I thought you were joking. And the anxiety was insane.
Damn. But so you see now from the outside, those things, everything is just adding up.
Now it makes sense now when you put those pieces together.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever she is sat with herself, I really hope she's,
and
even if she's not doing well, I hope she's,
she's okay.
And I think
being okay.
Yeah, for all the things you've gone through, there's a lot of people who go through this kind of things, And I think you're a big inspiration to a lot of people.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think you just putting it out there and being vulnerable with everyone kind of puts you, it's brave, it's very fucking brave. But more than that, you're helping so many people. And I don't know if you know that you are, but you're really, really helping a lot of people. And I wish the best things for you.
Thank you.
I wish the best things for you, success. Because even your story, like your success is success for society. Like for people who are going through a lot of things and they feel like it's the end of the road, but like they see someone who has been through so much and has come back stronger and is even bigger than they were before. And I think, just keep going. Yeah.
And even for sharing. Because now this is what Karim is saying. You like all the time when we meet like checkmates guys who love the show, you really never realize those small things you say on the show. And then you just never know what guys are going through. So even for me, the thing on rehab is something, a subject I've been very curious about. So all the time we've been fortunate enough to have guys who openly discussed about their, their experiences in rehabs. Because people go through life. We all go through life. You know, the difference is...
It's not fucking linear.
Yeah, and then this is real life, but it's not
like,
you're living it. Like, it's possible you could wake up tomorrow and you're like, shit, this is what my life has become. Whatever it is. So that sort of blueprint or just the idea, it's nice because it reminds someone of something. It's easy. Someone could watch this and they're like, oh shit.
I need to get myself together. Not even alcoholism per se. I feel like with your story, the very different aspects I think one can pick.
And if I got somebody,
like it could be anything. Like somebody probably just doesn't feel confident enough.
And
then like, you know what?
If she got
from that, I can do it.
And I think I'd urge people to take opportunities. Don't, that song by Eminem, this is your shot. There's no other shot.
You get one shot, don't miss your chance to blow.
Take them.
This opportunity comes
once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself.
In the music, the moment you want it, you better never go anywhere.
So then, the other question would be, so those moments, those Twitter moments, when you're going after certain personalities, was that genuine? Or were you going through an episode? What was going on in your life?
So I told you, naturally, I'm a calm person. So when people were doing their dirty to me, I was silent. So if there was disrespected, I'd keep quiet. If I was hurt, I'd keep quiet. So then the liquor brought out the real beast, man. Because wewe kwanza. Yeah, but then I forgave myself. I had to. It ate me up because it's not me. But it's still me.
But those are real sentiments that you were feeling.
Yeah. In the past.
Okay.
The younger me.
At that time,
Yeah. But I've grown now and I think differently.
Have you reached out to any of those people? Have you guys had like a private conversation?
I've thought about it, but then recently I was like, I should.
Yeah.
I should. Yeah.
Do you feel within yourself that you want to?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Just for
peace sake?
I do have peace, but it's good to allow the other person to just feel at least some form of respect. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can imagine then that means even till now they definitely feel some type of way.
Of course. Yeah. We're human.
Do you know, I think there's some of them who would probably sit down and be like, okay, they'd hear your story and be like, I mean, she was going through something none of us can understand.
Yeah.
And I think there's people who would give you grace. You know? Because I've been in positions with people in my life who I've given grace because I didn't really understand what they were going through.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
You know, I'll disagree with you guys because, this is my thinking.
Yeah.
If you still want to go ahead and do it, please do it. But for me, I feel like you don't owe them an apology because that's why I said you can disagree.
That's what you said.
You can disagree.
True.
Because I feel like that was how you felt in that moment, whether it was alcohol induced or not. Because think about it. If today, for whatever reason, I wake up and somebody that we are sort of in the same line of work starts doing literally copyright to what I'm doing, considering it's nothing that they had ever done before I started doing it, and for some weird reason, they do it exactly like I'm doing it, of course I'll feel some type of way. True, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah,
we can say all that. But of course, I'd feel some type of way if only when I start doing it, when you start doing it.
So now this is what who? Like Elsa? No, because I'm like, no.
That's such a rabbit hole.
No.
Such a rabbit hole.
No.
I to be clear, because
I'm getting there. I wouldn't say the name, but I'll say the anti-series. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
And if you know. This was an idea that probably you had, fine. But after I execute it and I do a number of whatever, so even now you feel the need to do it. And if I out you, that's just how I feel. And how I feel is very valid. I don't owe you an apology.
Is that how you feel?
I think
I'll speak for myself.
I was gonna say I'd apologize to people I abused. Yeah. But did I really abuse anyone?
That was your truth. Me, if you ask me, I don't feel like there's anything that you said that was out of character. It was you just saying by the way, Nani, I don't appreciate ABC because it's evidence iko kwa karatasi.
And I want to say, Ronoh, I think the most important thing is when you look at it now, when you're in a better place, is it something you would firmly lean on still?
Exactly.
So if it's something you're like, because you see, for me, because I think all of us have gone through tribulation, and there's things that we said, and you think about them now, and you're still like, I still feel the same way. I stand by what I said, And if you do, you don't have to.
There you go.
Apologize about it.
That's a good way to look at it.
Actually, that's a good question.
Okay.
So, if you look back and with how your mentality is right now, do you still feel like that's something that you want to take accountability for, or for you, it's you stand on what you said?
I think it's dead. Let me dead it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Across the board?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's cool.
No, that's fine. And you see now, that's the beauty of life. Because, guys, again, all of us are just living this life for the first time ever. True. You know?
Yep.
So if tomorrow I come here on the pod and say something, and even if I didn't think I offended, if you told me, like, hey, Chaxy,
I didn't like that.
I'd immediately apologize because I'm like, shit, maybe mimi nilikuwa na joke. And banter si banter.
And that's Chaxy. Me, if I don't feel, I wouldn't apologize.
And I don't think you should apologize for the sake of apologizing.
If I don't feel like apologizing,
because also if you don't mean it, what's the point? So if you start
True. If it's to save face, what's the point?
Exactly.
What's the point?
That's what
I agree. So if that's the point, I agree. Because for me, let me be honest, and you guys know how I am. Like, I'm very
cutthroat
with everything. Yeah. So if I feel some type of way about something, I'll say it. And if you have a problem, hate me. I keep telling people in the industry, I'm not here to be loved. I'm here to make money.
And do what you need
and
to
do my thing. I'm not even playing with you guys, man. I don't care about friendships.
Yeah.
I have my friends.
Yep.
Those ones, I'll work on them. People in the industry, bro, I don't need you.
Yeah.
Don't fucking need you.
Actually, familiarity dead it.
I've never fucking let me tell you one thing about me. I say, I've never fucking needed most of the people who know me in the industry right now. Never. I've had incidences. I won't talk about them. You know. But I keep telling you guys. sikuwa best ya wase.
No, for real.
Facts.
Si need.
For real.
Mi ndandika ngoma kali, ndadu content kali.
Ndajipromote.
Ndajipromote bila wase.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of digital. Again.
Munarudisha
Digital.
umze hapo.
And you know the crazy thing,
Freedom.
Ronoh, is despite everything you've gone through, your work will still get you the bag.
Done.
It's true.
Because you're fucking amazing. Whether they like it or not, like you've gone through things, there's things that have happened, but the most important thing is you.
True.
It's like Kanye.
And nobody can do you like you do you. That's
Yep.
it.
Nobody can be Ronoh. Nobody. Bundasliga. You shitting in my liver.
I know. So now where all that's happened, where is Ronoh now? Mentally, spiritually, content-wise. You know, what drives you? Like when you wake up today in the morning, what just drives Ronoh now?
Damn, I'm looking at taking my time and ownership. That's all. Ownership, whatever it is I'm doing, own it. Find something to own, build it. Find something to own, build it. That's all. And taking my time. Missing a raka. I don't think I want fast success. Yeah. I know how it's like microwavable food and the one that your shosho has taken time. Like imekani, the porridge has been 2 days. Yeah. That's what I want. Yeah. And I'm learning from the greats. That's another thing.
Okay.
I'm emulating, like, see how Kevin Hart or like these people who just said fuck it.
Yeah. And did it their own way.
Yeah.
What about spiritually?
Oh my guys, don't judge me. Liokoka. I hope I'm
okay.
Cheque. I'm not Cheque. But not in that sense of like, I want to go to church every day, fast, nini. I want to understand God's love. I want to be around God's love and his wisdom. Yeah. There's so much to learn from the Bible.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Man.
Honestly.
Especially
That's
Proverbs.
so
Proverbs, bro.
Hey, Proverbs 9. You are a fool. You're just like, bro, I just woke up. Like, calm down.
Dear songs of Solomon.
Abana. No, Proverbs is good, honestly. Like, they call you out. It's like, yeah.
And apparently, like meditation, you know, there's a way to breathe. Yeah, you don't just breathe. You're unahema.
Hivi tu.
There's a way
Kama
to breathe.
mlonje tu. So hapo kwa spirituality, I'm curious.
Who knows?
So being born again for you, what does that involve exactly? Does it involve like church? What exactly is Ronoh born again, Ronoh?
It allows me to anchor my values. It grounds me. I'm
Finyia Yesu.
Can somebody tell this pagan?
What was system ya Kapungala to this day?
Honestly, what was that? What was that?
System ya Kapungala was
Tobina ya Yesu. Like what?
Tobina.
Alisi ya mama ilifanya nikajua sina kiuno.
Ali ataka tuka mpupa mpango karupa katika araka takatu tolieto kange demo tolieto kange demo araka takatu mpango mpupa mpango karupa
What was Tobina though?
I think like Christian artists are just entering the studio. No, lazima record. Lazima tu record.
Tukeni ngoma ya club yenye iko na Jesus.
Sigwembe ya Yesu. Na kasi mtu anichore hiyo sigwembe. No, nichoreni tu hiyo sigwembe ya Yesu because I'm lost.
Umesema hivyo niko na mguu ya Chaxy. What the fuck?
Bro, yeye ni mguu ya footballer. Ndio hizi kuembe.
Yeye ni footballer ya Yesu inakaaje?
My God.
Yeye ni ya Yesu.
Baadaye waambie.
Mbona msana mguu inatoshana hivi?
Well, action unaelewa.
What size are you? Your feet?
8.
Small.
What size do you wear? What's your shoe size?
42.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm also 42. Okay, how
Mimi naweza sema, ngoja, mimi naweza sema.
What? Ini custom.
Size yako ni gani yangu?
11.
11 for real.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, you're size 11 and you're 5'8" like me.
No, I'm not 5'8".
No, you're my height.
You stand.
Nigga, come on.
Sasa, okay, he's...
Am I his height?
No, you're taller.
Okay, you're 5'8".
Don't call me 5'8" like I'm your brother.
Okay, you're 5'8". You are 6.
No, I'm 5'8". I have heels.
So tunatoshana.
Yeah.
Na sasa si basi mguu zetu zinatoshana.
But
Yeah.
no. Mwanaume anafaa tu kuwa above sister. Mwanaume ukiwa chini ya
Giving baby boy.
That agenda is not going to.
mwanaume ukiwa chini ya size 10 yenyewe lia tu. Hakuna msana kujudge. Ni sawa kwa accept lia.
Anyway, back to you, Ronoh. So what does it entail? You've been born again.
Praying and submitting to something higher than you. Okay. Yeah. I think it's really given me humility. Even in my failures, my ego is not, look at you. It's more of like, okay, I'm human. And then there's not someone, but a higher power that I can go to and be real with. Yeah. And it allowed me to also see people as, I used to put people on a pedestal. Oh my God, this is my destiny helper. He'll replace my father. No. That allowed me to say, people can do you wrong.
Yep.
So who can I go to when people mess me over? Yeah.
So there's comfort, but also there's the idea that I can just circle back and find grounding and grounding.
You know, people take that shit for granted so much. I've said it a lot with my friends, like just the ability to have a place you can run to is really, really important. Like just being able to be like when things have hit the fan, being like,
Say God, man.
No, not good. I think it's mimi nisaidia sana pia.
Same.
Ati unaya nini hapo wewe?
Mimi niliwaambia wase na waelewi. You
when ikafiri.
Me when I'm DJing, I love like house, different genres, subgenres within house. I swear there's unts that when I listen to it gives me the same feeling as when I'd listened to Don Moen growing up.
Oh wow.
It's the same feeling.
Did you listen to Don Moen growing up?
That music is different. Of course I did.
You know, so again,
God will make a way where there seems to be no way.
Ilikuwa Don Moen na Ron Kenoli.
I know Ron Kenoli.
Mimi unajua kuna date tulikuwa studio. Na si wale wa secular music. Anyway. So we're just jamming and we're singing bad things. And then I just
of course.
And then I started
gotta make money.
To be honest, because it's the life I live, so I sing what's happening in my life. And then I started singing a song by Ron Kenoli.
Which one?
I remember everyone paused and they're like,
what song?
Sing, bro. Sing.
I'm shy.
Why shall you shy?
It's giving crying.
Okay. Come on, Nikulia, watch Searched all over, couldn't find nobody other than, couldn't find nobody greater, nobody greater than you. So I remember everyone in the room was like, kwani Charisma anajuanga mambo ya Mungu.
Yeah.
And I'm like, niggas,
I'm a PK,
for most
bro.
of my life, hata hizi ngoma, mi Nio nimemjua nikiwa sijui na miaka 20.
Damn.
Yeah, Chris Brown nimemwona juzi.
Saina guidance.
Mi hata story yake na Rihanna nilisikia juzi.
Imagine Mimi, I swear, I get that. Like, I feel like the feeling is very similar. Like, very similar, bro. Like, play whatever Charisma sang, play that song, and then even playing Darling by Shimza. I swear you'll feel the same exact thing.
Tough.
Okay, I mean...
Because the difference is... what is it in gospel music that gives you that feeling?
It's not even about the music.
Honestly, like...
What is it?
Do you know...
For me, it's just living knowing that there is somebody who's more knowing than me.
No, the question was then when that song plays, how come it gives you that emotion?
I'm saying, for me, it's not it's for, I'd say for Christianity, it's more than the musical aspect. Because think about it. There's moments when you worship.
No, I hear you. I'm not talking about
pause. There's moments when
music.
you worship. There's moments when you praise. There's moments when you pray. And there's moments when you just sit and you just dwell in his presence without doing anything.
But I hear what Chaxy is saying. And I think what he means in a sense is like, you know how when you listen to gospel music, it takes a weight away from you. You feel like it's taking a load away from you. It's like when you've broken up and you listen to a sad song, it feels like this person is vibing with me on a level that like I can't even explain. So I don't think it's similar. I really don't think it's similar because I don't think it's similar in but I get where you're coming from, but I think the carrying the load away from you and you feeling like all your troubles are gone, not gone, or have been taken by someone, something else that's higher than you.
Wait, Chaxy, is that wait? I need to understand something before I give you my answer. Wait, when you're DJ, how do you feel? Like, is it a high sensation? Is it not higher drugs, but either you just feel like
Could be both. Drugs give you that as well. It's true.
No,
It just
I'm asking you
depends
when you're DJing, what's the sensation like?
I'm telling you exactly what I
You
feel
can't say-
during those praise and worship sessions.
But
Well, for me,
Specifically for, that's what I'm saying, it's not all the songs. There's a lot of house music, especially Afro house. It's about the soul in the music. That's why you listen to, like, especially under the South Africans have mastered an
It's
art
for real.
of putting soul in the music.
So, yeah.
Wow.
The song plays. Because also remember the science in music. There's a reason why you relate to a certain baseline a certain way. There's African why the African drums are the African drums. The power that comes in that. Because
There's
those drums,
spirituality in those
there's
things.
spirituality in the African drums. So there's science in music and how it evokes the different emotions in you.
True.
The same way when you're praising or worshiping, there's different emotions, although it's all gospel music.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. That feeling is exactly, bro. Because it's not like I've grown up in a Christian house. So I know praise and worship.
Yep,
I know
yep,
going
yep.
for youth fellowship.
Yep.
I know kuwekea mkono na unasukumwa anguke na umekataa. So
Chaxy, you were in a Catholic household.
yeah, but when I stayed with my cousins, they were the born again
Oh, yeah.
Christians where we have to
Touch.
we have to sing praise and worship every night and pray before we sleep, and there had to be compulsory days for fasting. So it's not new. So I'm just telling you the reality.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Kaa kuna shit sizi do ni kufast.
We struggle.
Mimi niko na
Hallelujah,
answers.
bro.
Tequila ndo na bro the boundary in answers.
Another thing is like I don't think I'm trying to say like anyone is saying Christianity is the way,
Yeah.
Islam is the way.
Yeah.
Whatever spiritual practice that grounds you.
That
As
was
long
Yeah.
as it gives you peace. For
Yeah.
me, peace is very essential.
Ooh, heavy on it.
great conversation.
How about hope though? Because I feel like hope forms such a big component of religion.
I hope ni politics, bro.
Kuna
Yeah.
dem fulani anaitwa
But it's the hope.
Bamba.
It's the hope that gives you, that allows you to sort of have that faith, the
M-PESA.
belief. No,
Me, for me, it's that peace.
It's the peace.
Like there are days when I know I'm so stressed.
Yeah, but-
I can't even get on my phone. But I don't even have to say much. I'll just say, Aki God,
Spoken, yeah.
take this burden off. And literally, I feel like, by the way, my chest is lighter. And there are days where I will just sit and cry. I don't have to silently pray, and I'll feel like,
Chaxy, I have a question
my chest
for you,
is lighter
yeah?
today.
so it's just about the chest.
Yeah.
No, it's about the peace, bro. Gani sina
Ataki
hata-
kuelewa.
Funny, yeah.
There's not a question.
This is a question. So, I've gone through a phase in my life where I also didn't believe in anything. Yeah.
I believe
wonder-
in stuff, charisma.
What do you believe in? Do you believe in a higher deity?
Yeah, but not in that sense.
Okay.
Not in the way the different
Christians,
just the different religious sects
Yeah.
describe it.
Yeah.
I believe in. For me, I just believe in the mysteries of the world and the things we don't understand.
Yeah,
For
okay, so-
instance,
yeah.
when the God discussions comes up,
Yeah.
I'm just comfortable in not knowing the truth and being comfortable that I'll never exactly know how the world came to
Okay.
be.
Yeah.
God, is
So
it
question-
true God exists
yeah,
or not?
question.
So it's not something that bothers
So my question
mind.
was essentially like, because for me, I get so much peace from crying to someone, or rather to a higher being, yeah. In those moments where you're going to a lot, yeah, what is it like for you? Because I think it's very interesting. I genuinely think it's very interesting how different we are.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely feel like if I didn't have a God to cry to, I don't know what I'd do.
Honestly.
Same.
So I don't know what is it like for you? Like, what do you do when it's bad? Like you're going through the motions and shit.
Yeah. So for me,
Unts.
Unts is one. But for me, is I allow myself to process my emotions.
Okay.
So I'll exactly process what I'm going through, and then my mind. I'm such a realist. My mind will filter this I have control over, or this I can influence. This I completely cannot do anything about it. I can't do anything about it That's
You
it.
let it be.
Okay.
This I can influence. What do I need to do? Do I need to call Charisma? Do I need to call Mariah? Do I need to call Ronoh? Do I need to do something? Do I need to go to Karura for just a walk? Do I need to disconnect for a day? Do I need to give? So then I'll do that exactly. So for me, it's just I just don't have the thing of I'll go pray and then I hope things get better. I'll work on my
No,
emotions.
it's pray,
I'll work on my
but
emotions.
you also work on things because you just can't sit and pray hoping that it is going to connect wise for you.
But prayer
for
makes
things
you
to
feel
work.
so much better.
It's
There's
so
a piece it
true.
just gives you, and you're like, now at least my mind is clearer. I can figure things out, but I don't have that weight of I'm overwhelmed.
Ni kama ukishinda mzazi, like when things are bad, you just throw all the shit at them. Sometimes, okay, let me say my folks. Like I'd be in situations where I'm like, you know what, ni mbaya but wazai wangu watafigure out. That's how I feel with like God, like Mungu manze nimemwambia yote, I'll work on it, but still God will guide me.
Yeah.
I mean, just
sense.
different tools. I feel like we probably just achieve the same thing because maybe me, I enjoy sitting in silence.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I just process my things or just going on solo trips and
Which
stuff.
is interesting. Yeah, solo trips nazo unafanyanga.
Hey, they're the best.
As your friends, we were just like
It's true. I just get to disconnect, come back. Yeah, but me, I don't know, man. I'm just comfortable in not knowing. My biggest struggle is in just the fact that religion sort of tries to explain everything, even things that for me, for sure, I know.
I find that a lot.
Yeah.
So for me, that's my biggest struggle with it. I'm just like, it's okay to not know.
Okay.
Because clearly, if all these years, no one has ever figured this out.
Yeah.
And stupid people look happy.
Bruh, I know.
These guys are happy. Ignorance is bliss.
It's fucking
No,
bliss,
honestly.
yeah.
It's the best, bro. It's like you see some of
So unasema siri ni kwa mjinga.
Yeah.
Ignorance is
I hear you loud and
all-rounded
clear.
fool.
Or like if someone saying, unataka kuona hii, so
Die.
Unasema tu zi. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ronoh, for making time.
Wait, she hasn't answered one more question. So what's in it now for Ronoh? What should we expect?
Damn, I don't like this
About?
question.
I don't know.
Now sikubali kuwa na this is what is in for.
Wambie
Just
pass.
live. Waishi tu.
Wambie pass na
I
uende.
just want to live.
Okay.
I'm just here to live and experience and taking on opportunities that scare me. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Which speaks to the same thing you said earlier of sometimes this comfort zone thing is for me.
The devil.
It's the devil.
Never settle, ever.
It's the devil. Even those small things you're talking about, a cold shower, working out. You know those things that are not
Me
the
cold
most
shower now
comfortable.
is fine.
Seems sour. But also the discipline it teaches you when you take
Wacha nikose discipline. Cold shower.
Acha ikae. It's never that deep.
Hata shule manze sikuwa naoga.
Oh, wait.
Sinasema ukweli. That's my truth. Mbona mnataka kulimit my truth? Mimi, wacha niambie nilikuwa nacheza rugby.
Oh my God.
Nilikuwa nacheza rugby. Nilikuwa naoga kaa twice. Mimi maji baridi. Acha niwashow. Mnaingia maji baridi. Me, I don't get how you get into cold water and just feel normal.
You don't feel normal. That's the thing.
That's the whole point. You're not supposed to
You're
feel
not-
normal.
Okay,
You
then
never-
I like normal.
Exactly.
Maji baridi.
Because the whole idea was just things that are sort of outside your comfort.
Wait,
Yeah.
so just this
And
is
you
a
know-
random question.
yeah.
All of you shower with cold water?
Yeah.
Not now.
Once
No,
in
I
a while.
can. Like if I'm in a situation where I need to shower
You
with
shower
cold
with cold
water, I
water?
will.
I can.
I don't shower with cold
Wacha
water, but I
niambie.
can.
Kwangu stima ikilost sio.
Nipo, asema,
Dio.
Kama nilikuwa na form hiyo day siendi. Na call naambia, hey guys.
Na kuboil?
So maybe nilikuwa na time ya kuboil maji. Mi heri nioge kwa basin.
Yeah.
But
Than
Cold water.
Yeah. But Charisma, maybe wewe too, it's fine. Maybe see maji, but I'm sure there's things.
Of
Ya
course.
maji sitaki tuitaje tena.
Yes, but there's things that teach you a lot about yourself and just life. Then you see just regular stuff you do every day. Like working out is a big one. Even guys who just do martial arts, I feel like there's something about discipline and unajua ule msetu mwenye mimi najua tu mimi naweza kutwanga vibaya sana but hata nini but even that discipline of showing up because it's rough training for those things it teaches you a lot about yourself, man.
and another thing is like you get to unlock new versions of yourself. You realize I can do this. I'm stronger than I thought. You know, I don't know.
Even the progress. Like leo nimeenda gym, I was lifting 10. 2 months later, I can lift 15.
Yeah,
those things.
and then
Yeah.
normally feels so great.
Yeah.
It does.
And especially even weight like for you, I can only imagine when you now seeing the progress, it makes you even want to go harder.
Yes.
And even before, like Mudhoni was saying, even before you start seeing the progress physically, already it's happening.
Change is happening.
Internally, you just can't see.
And I think what you're speaking to is really true. Like for me, I think one of the toughest things for me was when I started gym and I could never.
When you started?
Guys.
Hata nimemaliza.
Shame. Ebu charisma continue.
Staki.
Hey.
And then
So
when you started,
mimi nakutetea. Why you mad at me though?
What you say fuck me for?
Umsata tuko group ya football sijaimu ana.
I'm sure. Do you know the worst thing about that group? Chaxy alingia just when I stopped going for football. Listen. I used to be the guy who collected money for the group. Alafu nikaanza kuwa on album. So mtani blame kufanya kazi.
Waambia kuna maji moto asikulete.
No, but yeah, like even in the gym, the toughest period was, or rather, I think maybe for everyone, when you're not seeing changes in your body.
Yeah.
But ukianza kuona katry kameanza kujicho.
Oh.
It's time to go hard.
But
Ama dema niambie.
Keep your women safe.
Charisma ni madem. Bana madem wako.
Lakini hakuna validation, napenda kama ya wasichana. Women validate me so much in this life.
I love it for you.
Lord.
Ronoh, thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate you
man.
making
This
time.
was so good.
Karibu tena.
Thanks.
Karibu tena tupige mastori.
Ukikama ukivaa poa utuambie hata si tuvae manzi.
Wewe simamka na hangover ukakuja sijui saa ngapi. Umevaa viatu za Yesu.
Za Yesu.
Those sandals are really cute.
Hizi za Goliath.
Why did you buy them?
Jesus 14s.
I really love those.
Za Goliath.
Unplug. No, those are really nice.
Me but acha niwaambie.
They look comfortable by the way.
So comfortable.
Yeah.
It's giving silaha, but okay.
Sila charisma ni kichwa. Mwana vile kichwa venye natodana.
Yesai. Tufunge episode back. Kwani tumeingia the roast of charisma.
Utajuaje?
Unajua sitaki Ronoh ongejua akiongea.
Nilihil.
Wewe ni deadly.
No,
Also,
honestly.
there's this thing at it's giving poverty. What does that even
What do
mean?
you mean it's giving
like
poverty?
how mamas talk these days kill me. At it's giving brokey. Like what does that even
No,
mean?
it's giving broken inside. What do you mean it's giving poverty? Like that's strange.
Acha nikushow
Poverty
poverty.
zilikusota.
Nikaa kuna time kuna story sijui nini mko mnaongea. Nikafeel tu kama story zangu zina give poverty. Nilifeel tuko the same.
What does that mean though?
Yani nimesota yani.
No, it's giving broken. You can explain.
Yeah,
Like,
because we
Yeah, everyone gets
It's the
those
same
broken.
thing.
yeah,
guys.
it's giving. Okay, no, but kuna vitu zingine
giving
that
povos.
does. Like, yeah, it's definitely
The
giving
poors.
broken.
Like what?
Like you guys go to a restaurant, so basics too. At chipopa ni 200. Ndugu yangu. It's giving broken.
or like I know a guy who wouldn't buy tissue. Imagine he
Yeah,
does
it's giving broken.
that's
Bana
broken.
tumia nini?
Washing away. What? Like for real? There's a door there. Just
Nah, bro.
Always.
No, bro.
Chipo kwa
Imagine.
200.
Now I'm selling.
Actually, and a
No,
save.
at a
And a save.
restaurant, if you listen, if you
now I'm
walk
saying-
into a restaurant and it's playing jazz, of course, Chipo is more than 200. Why are you surprised?
Mariah.
Nah, but if you
Mariah.
It's
Mariah.
okay, by the way. Me, I'm not happy.
Chipo ifai kwa 200.
Sanford,
Hata
fine.
ukinunua
Sanford,
Debe.
Chipo 200 is a problem. But if we walk into a restaurant, want to skate,
Unasema nini juu ya
can I
Sanford?
pick a card? You know, it's above 200. Why
yenyewe
you sure?
pia wewe ni makosa yako kwenda huko.
Sanford lakini.
Ulidhani hiyo kizungu itakuja bila 100
Thank
nyingine.
you.
Unalipia
Ambiance.
kizungu.
Kuacha mchezo wewe.
Ulichukuliwa jacket kwa entrance na
Eh,
unaexplain.
wamekwambia alafu unadhani
Did you have
chips
a
zinakwambia
reservation?
wewe mjinga
Of course, the fries are more than 200 bob.
na
What
chips
a-
ikiwa 500 bob.
That's why
It's fine. That's why we are here, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
no, I can't.
I drop
More than
fucking
500.
line.
I can't.
For cheapo.
I can't.
500 bro.
Even in a
Plain
restaurant.
Too
fries.
much.
Fine
I
dining.
can't. That's
Babe,
crazy.
we are not at a fast food. This is a proper restaurant. Like,
Then I'm
we make
getting something else.
reservations.
I'm not buying fries
For
at
500.
600.
Don't go for fine dining every now and again.
I do, but I'm getting like lobster, something nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
fine.
Exactly. I'm not buying
And
fries.
then the portion is like
Inakuja kwa ile basket ndogo. The small shopping cart.
Nye wananiletea meshi ya chuma nimwage kwa sahani.
Five large
Na
fries.
chipo 5. Wamechukua warua kaikata 5 times.
You find
Wedges.
the chips was 500, but ni wedges.
Makes no sense. True.
Okay, kumbe tuko same.
Tuko same.
Nilikuwa nimedhani mimi maskini. Thanks.
Anyway, man. So I think we can call it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Anyway, Ronoh, episode 190, we are...
Mic check!
Over 26.
This is the Brunch Club. Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.